He's the GOAT. It's done. It's finished. He's the GOAT. The greatest player of all time by CU. I mean, wait, who are these dudes? Who are these clowns? It's done. It's finished. He's the GOAT. It's done. Okay, I was wrong. So, like, when is the procession? When is our give me a effing break? But he pulled through. And we're going to talk because, see, a key word in this analytical YouTube business is context. Context, I think, is one of my favorite words right now. Context. And we're going to talk about context. And we're going to deliver through. But, guys, it's been a very interesting because we've seen Messi. We've seen Mbappe achieve dud and single-handedly destroy the World Cup course, which adds to his legacy. It is what it is. Haters, I'm sorry. And then we're going to talk about the scheme doing his thing with Poland, and we're going to look forward to more where we might see Germany get thrown out of the World Cup. So it is going to be a very interesting show, guys, and I cannot wait to, because those, especially because there's something I'm going to be. Sorry, his new name is Pay. That's his that's the new nickname. Right? He's called Pay.
The Len, man. The Len.
He's called, no, Pay. He's called Pay. So, because I've got a few things to say about Pay, and then we're gonna talk, but we're gonna build up to your boy Pay. Shout out to he should play for Cameroon, but it is what it is. Shout out to Mbolo Tax. Now, like the vid. Subscribe if you're new, and please feel free to send in those Dubinskis, man. We thank you for those super chats. Those super chats help to keep this channel growing and help to keep me well fed and help to fund my pounded yam, egusi soup, and see which I'll be having very soon. Shout out to Enish restaurants up in North London, man. Quality restaurant, man. Feed me well. How's everyone doing?
I'm good.
Doing great, man.
No. Artists, how are you doing? Because, okay, guys, let me just explain artists real quick before we go. So basically, we have a WhatsApp group for the panel guys during the week and so forth. The amount of anti-Messi propaganda RDS comes through. This guy said that I hope that Midget gets injured. I hope that's hoping to break his legs. He's ugly. He looks like he doesn't even shower. Who would even get married to this ugly clown.
I didn't
I'm like,
say that.
oh yes, damn. You have to go
I
so
didn't say
personal.
that.
Jeez. Oh my
He said-
god.
He also said Hasbulla might be taller.
Okay,
Wow.
so let's actually he did say that. Actually, he did say that. I know he posted like a pic of Hezbollah and Messi. Actually, he actually made Hezbollah taller than Messi. I was like, what the hell? Really? That's deep.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that those things. So,
Okay, so guys,
but yeah,
let's-
go on. Go on.
You want to start with Mbappe first, HH?
no, I don't. No.
Because
Wait,
that's 2 goals.
No,
No.
Delta. This is how it works, Delta. And maybe when you have your own YouTube channel and you host, you go. The first topic is the one that is most recent because you want to get those reactions high. And also Delta. Oh, I've got a lot to say about Pay. So I want to build up to my guy Pay. Let's deal with this whole Messi thing right now.
Before you
Delta.
say, people say he was gonna flop. People say he was gonna flop.
Delta, Iran.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Delta, Iran. Delta,
right?
deal with Iran, okay? Deal with it. You need a win. Enjoy it's enough. Deal with Iran, okay? Deal with Iran. Thank you. So let's talk. So guys, let me just lay it all down. And guys, it's a hangout, so this is gonna be free for all. So anybody can jump. This hangout, we like it's chill. So let me just talk. Look, context is key, guys. What Messi did is what I expect from him. And I said that, your top player and so forth, when your team needs you, you show up. So for Messi, I expect that from you. Anything less, I'm like, no, you are on the cusp of being christened the greatest player of all time, the GOAT and so forth. That is what I expect you to do when your team needs you against Mexico. So for Messi, he showed up. And that was a damn good goal under very difficult circumstances because you could see that Argentina were nervous. They did not play well. De Paul gave you a Mason Mount masterclass.
He was playing against them, man.
Ricardo, it was a Mason Mount masterclass.
It was 12 against 10, man. It was 12 against 10.
No. So basically, I didn't say it for some. I think, you know what it is? I have to just say it was nerves. Because that is, since my first World Cup in 94, that is the worst Mexico side I've ever seen. As in, that is the least talented Mexico side I've ever seen. So these guys, it's just like, I do not recognize that as a Mexico side. But still, they made it difficult for Argentina, and Argentina were not playing well. So for Messi to pull through, that's 100%. But here's the issue I have, guys. You can't use that and say, GOAT.
Talk to them, HH. Talk to
greatest. Guys, no. That leap is too much. Like, that's, you're leaping too much there. You see, guys, I'm sorry, it's going to have to be difficult. See, you know what's the issue with this generation? Let me be old HH right now. Let me be old Uncle HH. People want things too easy. People want to be like, you do a 3-piece against Elche, you're the GOAT. Hang on. I know it's a 3-piece. They sell fruit. Like, I can't call you a GOAT if you drop a 5-piece against guys who sell fruits. My thing is, all because Messi has come up in a big game. Do you know what GOATs means? That's the end of the path. That is like when a Mario meets Bowser. Basically, that's when Mario sees the princess in the castle. Mario defeats Bowser and so forth. That's when Sonic defeats that bald dude.
Stop it. Okay, if Messi didn't score, Argentina could have been out today. So that was done. What are you talking about? He deserves all the praise.
Delta, are you listening to what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I just gave him praise. What he did, does that mean he's the GOAT?
Dude, those are GOAT level. When we talk about GOATs, they show up like Messi today because he needed that goal.
Okay, Delta. Now, can I please finish, Delta?
Okay, you can finish.
Delta, host Delta. Can I please finish my thoughts on the PSG Delta Studios, please? Thank you. So guys, welcome to the PSG Delta Studios. I'm the guest half. I want to just try to finish this. So thank you, host. So host,
my pleasure.
Good. Thank you, host. Thank you, and thank you for giving me this time. So the GOAT, that is the be all and end all. That is when you have finished it. You have made the definitive article. The job isn't done yet. Guys, the requirements are very specific. You must win the World Cup, and you must be critical in the final few stages. Pele did it, Maradona did it, R9 did it, Zidane did it, where they were the best player and because as you go further, it's more difficult. As I said, greater tests lie ahead because you're going to have to run into possibly Mbappe. You might have to run into a Cristiano and Santos tax and all that kind of juju he's now using in Portugal. You're going to have to run into, so once you get to a quarter and a semi, it gets harder, way more difficult. So for you to be called the GOAT, you need to succeed at the most difficult and sternest of tests before we say, aha, you're that guy. This is like, okay, all right, you're alive. We're ready. Okay, we're up. Let's do this. But let's now see what happens against Poland, because you ain't there yet. You lose to Poland and Saudi Arabia beats thingy, you're out.
Lose to Poland.
Delta. I don't know, but I'm saying, because, lose to Poland. Lose to Saudi Arabia. Imagine that.
No, but I mean, come on, that was like a once in a lifetime.
Okay, cool. So my thing is that, look, see, so for Messi, well done. Congrats. But guys, don't see, kids, being the GOAT, it's not easy. It's supposed to be hard. You see, if you gain something very easily, then it loses its value. What has its value is when, man, this was hard to attain. Someone that finishes the game on easy, cool. Or normal, all right. Hard, insanity, god damn. So I'm sorry. The praise I give a guy who finishes the game on normal, any same as I finished the guy, bro, I remember trying to play Halo on Legendary. I couldn't get past the first level. I was like, okay, let me put the pad down. Let me go back to the menu and let me go back to normal, which is my level.
Because you're shit.
Well, Ricardo, if it's no, Ricardo, try playing it on Legendary, you bum. So let me come to Nix, because Nix obviously has a very triggering username that he obviously changed right now. Now, Nix, try and do this without being a Cristiano fanboy. Because I have a lot of Messi fans here. And Nix, I have your details. I know where you live, so I can send out your address.
I was on the football terrace before, and a lot of them were in the comments. So I'm battle hardened, ready for everything they come with. Listen, as you can see, it's Mexico, and I say it's Mexico, and people see this happen when you have Messi stands, and it's not just Messi stands, because there's other stands. Even Mason Mount stands exist. I know it's crazy, but they can't see what is actually before them because they're blinded by their love for whoever that player is. And I said this about Spain when talking about whether or not they were the best team of the first round of games. And I said, it's Costa Rica. Nobody said, oh, you're a Spain hater. Oh, you're a Luis Enrique hater. Why do you hate Gabby? But when I say it's Mexico, oh, you're a Messi hater. I know it's coming, but I'm saying it anyway.
But you're a non-Messi hater. That's the difference.
I'm consistent. It's Mexico. I don't know what you said.
I say you're a non-Messi hater. So
no. I have context to everything I say. For context, it's Mexico. Mexico qualified from a group with hold it. I'm gonna tell you the teams: the mighty Honduras, Panama, El Salvador, and my beloved Jamaica. Those are the teams.
But Nix, he still pulled through.
Those are the teams that Mexico trumped to get.
Respect Aztec culture, man. Respect Aztec.
And on top of it,
hold on. RDS, what? This is like Wakanda forever now. So
this might be borderline.
And on top of it,
RDS is another shame.
Hold on, let Nix talk.
On top of it, they qualified behind Canada. So HH is right. This is one of the worst.
Hey, respect my nation. Respect my nation.
I'm not going to respect them. They missed the penalty against the worst Belgian team I've seen in a long time. Listen, Mexico are a bad team. However, you still have to get the job done. They're a bad team. You have to get the job done. And they got the job done. They were bad. Argentina were poor today. Messi was poor today. Let's not get it twisted. But he did his job. It was a what does GIT stand for?
Get it done.
Oh, okay, right. I didn't know what it's still. I just see you on the
Yeah, half up lingo.
But and we'll get on to did and all that nonsense after we talk about pay. We'll talk about that. But Gid, he got it done.
Yes.
Argentina got it done. He got it done, and it was a pressure moment. As silly as it sounds, second game of the group against Mexico. This is one of the easiest groups I've seen in a long time.
Yes.
But they put themselves in a situation where this became
a must-win game.
Difficult game. It became a difficult game because of what happened in the last one. So they put themselves in a situation, and now they're trying to get themselves out of it. How much credit can I really give? Because you put yourself in there already. I'll give you a little bit because you still have to overcome it. And today, they haven't fully overcome it, but today they got it done. But what I would say is, people are using this go. This is and when I say Argentina not going to win the World Cup, they proved today why they're not good enough. I'm called a hater. So I want all of those stands to say with chest that Argentina will win the World Cup because Messi is the greatest of all time.
No. But next, real quick though. My thing though is, you see, World Cup winners are not really flashy to begin with. That's the beauty of this tournament. Because my thing is, Argentina, if the way they look, they're not looked good in this past two games, but it's just about getting up. France were ordinary in those 3 group games in 2018. Yeah. No one, maybe like France then came alive in the Argentina game. But that's when they came alive.
At halftime, all over the timeline, all I saw was, how do you expect Messi to win the World Cup?
No, don't you dare. 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 Guys, don't you dare pull that crap with me. Don't you dare pull that crap with me.
And then he scores, and it's like, of course Argentina are going to win the World Cup. They got the greatest player. Which one is it, guys? Which one is it?
Guys, see. I'm not playing that game. Don't you dare play that game.
Come out with this World Cup. I don't care that he scored in the 63rd minute against Mexico in the second group game of the World Cup 2022. I don't care that he scored 8 goals all in group games across his career in World Cups. What does that mean if he doesn't come back with the World Cup? Absolutely nothing.
No. Again, no. So focus. I think, guys, you have to understand that. Like, you see, people, you know what? People just want to create their narrative of like, he's the GOAT and that's it. Nothing will change from him being the GOAT. But that's why you have made the GOAT analyst, because see, there are rules. There are rules to this whole thing. You've got to win the World Cup. And you've got to shine at the World Cup. So for Messi, the job isn't done yet. You are here to win the World Cup. Nothing else will suffice. 100%. No matter what happens, you are still one of the best players of all time. And you are still a historic player. But to be the be-all and end-all and sit on the table as these guys behind me, you must win the World Cup and be a definitive factor. That is what GOAT status means. Right. Nothing else matters. Ricardo, talk to me and I'll come to your boy Mike.
All right, so I agree with some of the things Nick says, but I also disagree. Look,
he agrees with all of it, but go ahead anyway.
No, I don't, because you guys like to move the goalposts when it comes to Messi. Because I guarantee you, the environment of this stream would be very different if he didn't show up. Let's be honest.
Hell yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's my point. So,
he has to get it done.
I'm not saying he deserves goal shots, because I don't believe that. Right? I don't believe that, especially against this Mexico side who literally have no teeth. Like, this is a baby. Like, they have no teeth.
Yeah, no.
All I saw was over the top and Lozano just abusing his pace. That's all I saw, and he couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
I thought Mexico in the last 2 games, defensively, they're actually not that bad. But they can't play outside of that. Like, other than that, they can't. So it was always going to be difficult in that sense. It doesn't help that Argentina are not playing well. It also doesn't help that DePaul, I don't know what the hell that guy happened to.
That was a disaster class.
It was legit 10 against 12, because I could have sworn you could have put a green jersey on that guy. It wouldn't. I was convinced he was Mexican. He was terrible. And DePaul, like, it's crazy when you think about it, because in that Argentina-Brazil Copa America final, Di Maria scored the goal, but who created both?
That was a great pass from DePaul. It was a great pass.
Great pass, and he also set up Messi, which Messi fluffed. So how from then, from then till now, how the hell has DePaul become who he is right now?
No. Ricardo,
some say Simeone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Felix is leaving. Felix is leaving in January. Felix is being freed. It's Simeone.
My thing is that we keep doubting Messi when he comes to Argentina and saying he doesn't show up. He's done it so many times at this point. Like, we gotta stop acting like this guy doesn't show up for Argentina when he does. Today, now don't get me. I'm not saying this is a Hall of Fame performance or this is one for the history books, bro. He scored a goal which we all let's be honest. After he saved that Ochoa saved that penalty against Lewandowski, we're like, "Oh, Ochoa's back. This is the guy." When it comes to the World Cup, Ochoa might be better than Neuer. Let's be honest. Like this guy is different. Like
he's crazy. He loves the World Cup. He loves the World Cup. He loves the World Cup.
He's insane.
And also, by the way, I think he's half black. The guy doesn't age. I think he's half black.
He's got some hibernates for 4 years and just like in a hyperbolic time chamber waiting for the World Cup every year.
Yeah, no, I mean, so we have to give credit to Messi in the sense that goal he scored, you're talking about a top keeper in a top moment, and the where he put that ball, bro. If Ochoa's not saving that, nobody is saving that.
Unreal.
Let's be honest.
Unreal.
It was a great strike. That's all it is.
No, it was a damn good strike.
It was a great strike. Not only that, but that goal came out of nothing. Like he wasn't playing well. Argentina weren't playing well. You could have never told me that a goal was going to come, or like Argentina were knocking on the door.
Yeah, it's right. I didn't know where the goal was coming from. I didn't know where the goal was coming from.
Did you see the XG at the end of the game? It was like 0.26.
Yeah, so that shouldn't have gone in. Not even to mention, like, it was a great goal. I'm not saying he deserves goal shots, but I'm just saying is that we can't be like, oh, he's facing elimination. Oh, he's not going to show up because he never shows up. Then he shows up, and they're like, oh, it's just Mexico. It's just Mexico.
Oh, no.
If he does it against Poland, if he does it against Poland, are you just going to say, no, it's just
Ricardo,
Poland?
No, Ricardo, you're literally agreeing with me.
Yeah,
No. My thing of it's only Mexico is people saying goat shouts.
No,
if you remove the goat shouts, I say, oh no, Messi, you shut up. Under difficult circumstances, yes, boom. That's what I'm talking about. It's difficult. Things aren't going your way. Your team is playing badly. A guy's giving a smart performance. You find a goal out of nothing, and that is what a top player is supposed to do. So, boom, cool. But let's take the GOAT thing away, because GOAT is about you saying what's up in the World Cup.
I completely agree with you. Goal shouts are just for the kids, bro. Let's be honest.
Yes,
for the
kids.
You don't get shout outs for group stage matches. Look, when I saw that goal, pressure relief, because like I don't think Argentina are going to win the World Cup. And I've told you this. They're not going to win the World Cup because I believe the 2014 boat passed them. That's when they should have won it. You only get one chance at it. That's it.
Yeah,
they lost.
Belgium 2018 when the De Bruyne sabotage has
Ricardo, look at the teams they're going to face, though. I think they're going to face Australia. I think they're going to face...
Wait. Delta, let Ricardo Landy.
I was just telling Ricardo,
Could I be wrong? Probably. I don't think so. I personally don't think so. Like I said, the greatest players... majority of the time they only get one chance, and if you don't take that chance, that's it. Argentina are now. What
about R9? Didn't he lose the World Cup final? Then he won it.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the team he had. Let's be honest.
But you just your point is
no. And also, Delta, you're dealing with R9. The guy was on a different mentality, so please, like R9, like that guy's mentality is on a whole different level. So relax, let's chill.
But like I said, it's like they had the chance 2014, they didn't take it. It is what it is. For Messi, this is just all about performing well, having a good tournament, so nobody can doubt you or whatever. I mean, there's still people that are gonna doubt him.
And I needed knockouts goal. Ricardo did knockout. I think this is fifth. He's his fifth time around.
I know.
Wait, Ricardo. Did Mbappe score like 3 knockouts goals in his first World Cup?
I don't know why
3 like.
Mbappe.
Okay, wait. On the trois. Do you speak French? On the trois.
We're gonna get out there, man. We're gonna get
les croissants, omelette du fromage. Okay, continue.
No, stop, man.
No, he's not winning. He's not winning the World Cup, but Messi can't get grouped. Like he can't get grouped. This would be the first time in his career where he would have got grouped. I'm actually not reverse drinking. I generally don't believe he's gonna win. Argentina.
Ricardo, I can see into your soul,
bro.
You're a horrible poker player. Ricardo, you have been twerking for South America ever since you came out of the womb. Okay, before they called the umbilical cord, you were like South America. So, Ricardo, look, he's got a chance. Ricardo, he's got a chance. Ricardo, your boy has a chance. Ricardo, the World Cup has begun. Ricardo, the World Cup has begun. He's got a chance.
He's not gonna win.
Mike, take the mic. Mike, take the microphone.
To win it.
Mike, talk to me.
First off, shout out to Enzo Fernandez. I had to whip out the
That
River
was
Plate.
A G.
Bro, man, this guy needs to come to Anfield ASAP. I
will start an
OnlyFans to get Enzo Fernandez to Anfield, bro. This guy is a baller. Absolute baller. What a goal.
Sign up for Stamford. Todd, sign the
No,
team.
you're going to get Rodrigo de Paul. Anyways.
Okay, so, let's not. Okay.
Argentina were terrible. They were terrible for 65 minutes. I could not even... they were playing against Mexico. Mexico were playing like they were Guatemala, Antigua, Barbuda, and all these teams from CONCACAF. They just said, we're going to park this bus and get the point.
No, but here's the thing. Is it that Mexico are bad? Well, no, so either that Mexico played badly or they just don't have... This is just the worst talent pool they've had in a long time.
They're just terrible. They don't have any talent in this team anymore. All they did...
Where's Chicharito?
He
has beef with the coach.
He has beef with the coach.
And Carlos Vela retired last year because he has
If
got
you
beef with
really
the
think
coach.
that Chicharito was going to make a difference in this game, the guy has no legs. So what was he
Bro,
going to do
he'd have done something. He'd have done something. And Nix, you know about his late time winning goals, man. He'd have done something.
Yeah, come on.
Box in the box. Box in the box.
Yes.
Box in the box. What are they going to do?
Bro, no. So Chicharito would have done more than that bloody headless pacemaker known as Lozano. Raul Jimenez is not even fully fit. And he has a head injury still. So
I know. Okay. When you need your biggest players, they step up in the biggest. This was the only way Argentina were going to score in this game. It wasn't going to be from Lautaro. By the way, El Toro needs to be benched. Get him off the pitch.
Who?
Lautaro Martinez. Terrible today. He's been terrible. Start Julian Alvarez. Has to start the next game. El Toro has been terrible.
No, but do you know what that means now? Because that's some heavy pressure. If you're not saying that Alvarez is now the guy, because remember, this was supposed to be about you're the guy from Inter, you are Messi's wingman. So if Messi's wingman has been replaced by a guy who he's just on the up and up,
this is the problem with Lautaro Martinez. He has streaks where he's good, and then he has long streaks where he's just terrible. You don't even recognize that he's a footballer. So this is the problem. He needs to be benched. And same with Rodrigo de Paul, a.k.a. the only reason why he's on the pitch is because he's Messi's bodyguard. That's the only reason. I have no other reason why he's on the pitch.
No. Let's be real. As I just alluded to Ricardo, Copa America.
Oh, yeah, he was quality.
That guy was amazing.
Yeah.
Diego Simeone has poisoned him. Diego Simeone poisons players. He ruins players. And that's why my boy Felix has called up Todd to say, yo, Todd, I'm coming home to the bridge.
So Enzo Fernandez needs to start the next game. But
yes,
I have no confidence in this Argentinian team. This team looks unrecognizable.
It's a marathon.
I understand the HH, but they have no creativity. All Mexico did was just triple team Messi today, and that's all they had to do.
Okay, so here's the thing: they were bad. Now there are two things: either it's these guys aren't very good, or they were very nervous. And nerves just made them be like, because oh my god, like the questions being asked, and nerves just made them not really play themselves.
Were they nervous against Saudi Arabia?
No, that's the whole no.
They definitely were, bro.
No, Ricardo. No, here's the thing: when Saudi Arabia upped their game and everything, and you see that the game is going to win, and basically once you're now in the midst of a shock, you're like, oh damn, what the hell? We're supposed to win, and then after that, the shock happens. We're now seeing the after effects of that shock of like, wow, the embarrassment of losing to Saudi Arabia. So my thing is, because look, this team was on who do they play still? It's a 36-game winning run, and people will agree this is probably the best Argentina have looked since 2014 with your boy Sabella. So we know that this is a good team, and this is one of their better teams, and way better than those bumps in 2018. So here's the thing, Mike, we'll see. Because they have to beat Poland.
Oh, yeah.
Because they want to top the group. They have to beat Poland. I know we're getting ahead of something, but I've been doing the math. England might want to finish second.
Why?
Because if you're England, would you rather face Argentina or face France? Because I'm trying to do the math.
Face Argentina at this point.
Yeah, so if my math is right, England finishing second, I think that they then end up facing Argentina.
No.
That's the opposite.
That doesn't make sense. But
it depends where Argentina finish, either first or second. I'm not sure which it is.
Don't tell me United States is gonna finish first in that group. Because I'm gonna call it soccer, bro.
No, Ricardo. Iran is winning that game.
No, they're not.
Iran are winning that game. So I don't know what you're about.
Calm your ass down.
Are you saying that Mason Mount's gonna outperform Messi on the pitch? Whoa.
Nick, let's not go that far. Okay, so let's just go around the room. So guys, please keep it brief, sir, because we have guys waiting in the back. Keep it brief. So RDS. So should we do double spaced or triple spaced? Do you want to use your own blood or ink? It depends.
What are you talking about? Well, I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay, sorry. So I'm talking about you saying that it's not trash. These guys are crap, and they're gonna lose, and you were praying for their downfall. So RDS, can you begin your apology, please?
Okay, first of all, I was not praying for Argentina's downfall. I actually predicted that they would top the group, but unfortunately, what happened was that the Saudis happened. The Saudis oil tax happened, and Argentina just look awful. They look bereft of ideas. I still think that they don't look that great, and it was due to individual brilliance from your man Messi, who fair enough, he got it done. That's all. That's all I asked. That's all I asked for Messi.
No. But your voice. Whenever you have that high pitched voice, that's when you know that you're sort of forced to say it's like no, keep it at a normal pitch. No, just keep reduce the pitch, man. Just please.
He got it done. Shout out to it was a fantastic goal. I actually can't hate it. I saw it and I was like, what can I say to that? I can't say anything to that goal. The only thing this whole day has been massive L's, because like L for Africa, because Tunisia lost against Australia. Saudi Arabia couldn't get it done, even though I think Saudi Arabia actually played quite well against Poland. They just couldn't finish and they missed the penalty. Mbappe, well, we'll get to that. And then obviously this thing. So the only thing I'll say is that like they need to beat Poland in order to top this group.
Yes.
They can't. I would even think because France are topping their group. Yes. That's without a doubt. France are topping the group. So if they finish second, Argentina, they will face France.
Okay, so how do Argentina finish second? If they draw and Mexico,
both teams draw.
If both teams draw, then yeah.
If both results are a draw, Argentina will finish second.
Mexico and Saudi Arabia draw as well.
Okay, because Poland had a better GD than.
No, they got
exactly.
one more
point. Just got 1 more point. They got one
more yeah, 5 points. 5 points. They have 5 points. Okay.
Exactly.
And if Argentina play France,
France are beating them.
You need to update your list of lubrication and all that.
Oh yeah, no, bro. Here's my thing. No, Argentina, Ray Ricardo. I know you're South American. Tell your boys, Buenos Dias, Hola Chicos, Papi. Tell them that you don't want to finish second. Because Ricardo, there's a narrative. Ricardo, if he punks him twice. Ricardo, I'll be unbearable. Ricardo, I'll be unbearable. Ricardo, they'll attack me. Ricardo, I'll be unbearable.
This is the thing. I don't even hate Mbappe. I just hate how much you twerk for this guy.
Yes,
he's so good. He's so good.
He is good. He's amazing. I'm not denying.
Ricardo, here's the thing. I lost Hazard. I gained Mbappe. Okay, I lost one. I gained one.
Can I just say one final point before we move on? Shout out to arguably potentially could be a world-class defend in Martinez, man. Like my guy, Andre Martinez says what's up. So I'm so glad he's United centre back, man. He had a fantastic game. I think he should start ahead of Romero personally, because I think Romero at some point will realize that he's still wearing a Spurs shirt, and I think that's because Argentina.
Wow,
so Lisandro Martinez should start ahead of Romero. So yeah, big up to Lisandro, man. He had a good game.
I don't agree.
Romero should start ahead of, if he's fit, Otamendi. I think both of them are better.
Yeah.
I don't think
but here's the thing though. There we go. Like it's like Maguire. Otamendi for Argentina is very good.
Yeah.
Like he's actually been a so basically it's like it's the Maguire complex. For Argentina is very good. So don't think of the Man City Otamendi, Okay, so guys, so keep it brief. So Del, talk to me. Keep it brief, don't spend too long because we can bring new guys in. Del, talk to me.
You know what I think Argentina should do? I think they should play 3 at the back at Church, because if you have 3 great center backs, right? With Martinez, Otamendi, and Romero. And if you want to come up against France, who are very explosive with Mbappe and Dembele, I think they should play 3 at the back, to be honest. Because if you have just Otamendi or Romero or
wait, who Argentina play 3 at the back?
Yeah, I think they should do that.
It goes against their culture. That's not how Argentina play.
No, but I think they should do it though. If they finish second and then played against France,
you can't experiment.
No.
But dude, he's like changed like 5 different players since the Saudi and the Mexico game. Scaloni actually changed like 5 different players, so he's experiencing right now. He's doing weird shit. HH, I'm not even gonna lie, because I don't understand what's this guy's name, Rodriguez, who played DM today. I don't understand why he played ahead of Paredes. Now I know Paredes had a bad game, but Paredes, he's money. You know, I know him as a PSG fan. He's money, so you got to start him. Enzo, how did Enzo? Okay, I was watching highlights of the Argentina and Saudi game. Enzo was literally the best player for Argentina in that second half.
Mm-hmm.
Best player. How did he not start? So Scaloni, I mean, look, man, get that W against Poland. And we'll see, because I was listening to Ricardo. I was listening to what's his name, Neeks, whatever his name is. I was listening to RDS.
Whoa! That's a bit rude.
Mick.
He's the famous Uncle Nicks, man. Guys,
that guy.
He's a YouTube legend and so forth. Delta, show some respects, man. The heck?
I'm
Delta,
not
Iran.
gonna go on.
Delta, Iran. I know Iran.
We'll
Or should I say Iran?
We'll get to that. We do have beefs in geopolitics, but we'll get to that. Between Argentina, I think if they top the group and they get Australia, let's say they get Australia, right? Let me do this.
They're getting Denmark. No, they're getting Denmark.
No, because if Denmark don't beat Australia,
we're beating them. No, we're beating them.
You can't just say they'll beat them, because you guys
don't assume, man, because I can see Australia maybe getting a draw, and then things will get very awkward for you, bro.
We have the Danish Maldini, bro. We all.
Oh my god, you guys couldn't beat Tunisia, man.
Okay.
Last thing. So HH, I want to know this: if they beat Australia, right, who are they going to face in the quarterfinals? Is it England?
So will they finish second or first?
If they finished first and they played Australia or Denmark, they beat those guys.
No. So basically, so if they finished first so say Denmark finished first in their group.
No, Denmark finishes second in their group.
Okay, if Denmark finishes second in their group, then that is where.
So Argentina will play Denmark. If Denmark finish second, Argentina finish first.
Okay, and they beat them.
No, but I'm thinking about the quarters.
Netherlands
and the second place of the England group.
Yeah, they'll play either Netherlands or the second place of England group in the quarters.
Yeah,
and then Brazil or Spain in the
So HH, I could see a scenario, right? I could see it. Argentina, Brazil semifinal. I know you said you don't see that, but I could genuinely see that scenario.
All right, okay.
I can see that.
Rob, talk to me.
And they're gonna get knocked out, to be honest.
Rob.
Brazil.
Delta, goddamn! Man, I told you to get
Rob
up to my
isn't talking, years ago. Man. Like, calm down.
Rob, talk over this guy, man. Rob, just talk over this dude.
Fucking Robert, man.
Yeah, I think that Argentina was still a bit poor today, and I think that they should consider dropping Martinez up front and try Alvarez. And also, the manager, he has changed completely his formation and maybe some of his tactics, because normally he plays a 4-3-3 and now 4-4-2. So maybe that's also why they struggle. Like, for example, Giovanni Lo Celso turns out to be a bigger miss than maybe some people thought he was.
Yeah, okay. No, okay, but Rob, do you see a World Cup winners here? Or, Rob, it's the World Cup. No one saw World Cup winners after the group stage for France. So do you still think that, hey, we can't judge them until we now see them in the knockouts or so forth? Or do you think now you can already judge them now, Argentina?
Well, based on performances, you can't say the World Cup winners. They don't look good enough right now to be World Cup winners. They do have the players, but they don't look good enough right now. But then again, France won the World Cup in 2018. They didn't look great.
Yes.
In 2016, Portugal won it, and they were terrible in the group stages. So I think that they have the players to win it, but in terms of form, they don't look very good right now, and they're very poor. So they have to switch it up and change some players, maybe change the formation, but they can win it. But based on performances, they look really poor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Abdul,
sorry, but why?
Okay.
Why is everyone like? The way you say the World Cup winners, are they even going to make it out of this group? That's the real question.
Okay,
now.
Jujuman, now look.
Okay,
Let Jujuman land.
Artists, why do you? Artists, grow up, man. Artists, why did you unmute your mic as soon as you said that?
Just let Jujuman land.
Artists, the desperation is very scary from you, bro.
Jujuman, be polite. Go on.
Look, we watch this game, and I'm not impressed by Argentina, because like the one thing is, look. The one thing is, if we look at those both goals, and I'm not trying to be a hater, everyone will say Jujuman is hating, but
Okay,
Ochoa
so
was
Jujuman is
off.
hating.
No. Look, Ochoa was off his line. That was a huge keeper mistake. Both goals, he was off his line. So those were free goals. And even if you look at Messi's face, he took a wild swing and he went in, and he was surprised, and he went and celebrated the goal. And then so with both goals, and then the overall
Wait, hold on,
performance.
wait. Okay, Jujuman, okay.
Yeah.
I heard about 3 or 4 or 5 bricks hauled in my direction and everything.
Yes.
So you're saying that Messi's goal was a fluke because he just had a wild swing?
No, I'm just saying he's getting.
I mean, Jujuman, you're not talking about Mason Mount or Neong. You're talking about Lionel Messi. I think he intends to know what he's doing when he says the ball.
But he did expect it to go in. If you look at his face, he was surprised because he just took a shot and then he was surprised. He was like, "Whoa, he went in."
Okay, Jujuman. Can I just ask? Is your TV is it color TV? Is it in HD?
Yes, it
The
is.
TV you
Yes,
have. I'm just checking because maybe you've not updated it to like the
Nah,
2022
it is
version.
just the Skip Bayless TV.
No, because you're like,
This guy's watching on 144p, man.
Yeah, like
Look, I'm telling you.
Jujuman, so you say that Messi was surprised that he scored and he took a wild swing.
Yeah.
It was
No, Jujuman, he shot the ball.
No, it was a wild swing.
It was a cross.
Yeah, he took a wild. And then the other thing is like people saying good. I guess people become good for having shots on target. Like that was his first shot on target or something. So you become a god. but the other thing is like
RDS, mucho
so
man.
the other thing is Ochoa. I think was cost Mexico both games. And with this overall Messi
Both
performance,
games. Mike, thank you. My same reaction.
What?
Hold on, Jujuman. Who saved the penalty? Who saved the penalty?
No. Sorry, I meant both goals. Both goals. He cost Mexico. It was at fault of both goals because he was way off his line, and it was just easy. It was easy for Argentina. And then the other thing is overall performance for Messi. He was walking around. Let's be honest. I'm not trying to hate guys. He was walking around like
He always walks around. What are we complaining
He always
about?
walks around like.
but
Jujuman, have you been in a crowd chamber for the last 3 or 4 years or something? What?
No. Look, he did
Wait, hold on. No, okay, Jujuman, this isn't me. This is the streets. This is me.
Yeah,
This is the
everyone in the
streets.
streets is like,
Yeah. This is not me. This is the streets. And one more. And also, this is what people. And also, people also want me to do this, but I won't. But they want me to do this as well.
that bitch off.
Look, guys, I'm going to tell you the hard truth. Look, so going forward in this game, I'm saying round Mexico. First of all, they're not beating Poland. Just get the facts straight. They're not beating Poland. The best they can do is get a tie in that game because Poland haven't. Because I look at this game, Mexico. Aside from Ochoa blunder, I didn't see Argentina creating any like easy. I mean, they didn't break this Mexico team, and this team is not that good. So against Poland, with a solid defense, with a top class striker, I don't see Argentina beating them. And I don't even know if
Poland are not that good either, man.
They haven't lost because look, everyone's saying,
they haven't lost to Mexico and Saudi Arabia.
Argentina lost Saudi Arabia, and with this game, I mean, but because everyone says Poland are losing, but Poland haven't lost to anyone so far, and they're no good. And they're my team to top this group. But going like with Argentina, I'd say round of 16 max. And that's if I don't even know if they'll make it out of this group.
All right, Jujuman. Okay, all right. That's
okay. And then the last one is there's Solani, the manager for Argentina. Like his decision making, I don't know why he removed Di Maria. I thought like he was starting to cause problems on the one side. And even provided that assist, so I don't know why.
But he brought on Enzo though, so
yeah, true, Enzo. Yeah, he should try and make both players play because I think like choosing both players is good. But overall, I mean, I guess I see this game as a lifeline, and people won't like it, and everyone is off the top. Yeah,
all right.
But
Abdul.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I feel like they have unrealistic expectations to Messi and Ronaldo. Like, people have to understand that they are not 23 anymore, bro. Like, they're not gonna be dropping hat tricks and running games and dominating games anymore. Like, what Messi did today is the best you're gonna get from him, because that's just who he is now, bro. Like, he isn't prime Messi, bro, and he's not even on the decline. This is
but sorry, Abdul, it's so funny you said, like, I think I literally had that same thought because I was about to say, like, oh yeah. But yeah, they're old.
Yeah, bro.
These guys are older. So for me, even like, bro, do you think Cristiano will try a dribble and he'll almost injure himself? Like he'll almost like ankle, and when he does a dribble, he passes the ball backwards. So he actually dribbles backwards and everything. And even for Messi, you may see one dribble and everything. Like these guys, they just don't have the sharpness anymore. But their fanboys still believe they're 25.
That's the thing. People, they want the Disney Plus scenario. It's just not gonna happen because, bro, ages go up to them. Like what I saw today from Messi is what I expect. Either he gets that opportunity or he doesn't. Like Saudi Arabia, and then we're here talking about how he's washed and he's finished. But this is who he is. And on Argentina, quickly, HH, they have some of the worst midfielders I've ever seen in my life, bro. That
Riquelme would be
Abdul, speak with the Paul. Abdul, speak with the Paul.
Not just that. Di Maria is washed, and Lautaro Martinez is a fraud. He's a fraud in every big game.
He's out of form. He's out of form. Wait. Oh, big game. So would a Camp Nou second leg UCL be a big game?
Eric Garcia.
Okay. All right.
Eric Garcia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So unless he's playing Eric Garcia, but I just wanted to keep it short and simple. Like Argentina, I pray to everything, man. Okay, no, I believe in God, so I pray to God. That Denmark get our hands on these guys in the honestly, we played well against France today, man. Stop disrespecting us. We calling for Australia.
Abdul, we'll get there. We'll get there. I want
Laessi in the round of 16.
and then watch Laessi drop a 3-piece on Danish pastries. Let me come to Eric, then Barry, then Dragonman. Eric, talk to me.
Isn't Abdul a PSG fan?
No, he's a Barca fan.
Nah, he's a Barca.
Oh, Barca fan. Okay. Who am I thinking?
Eric.
Can you hear me?
Yes, your boy did it, Eric. Your goat did it, man. Your goat did it. Are you happy?
Yeah,
are you overjoyed?
Oh yeah, I'm very. When Messi scored that first goal, I think I might have like woken up my neighbors or something. I was way too loud. I think
so we were screaming like a girl.
Well, it was loud. Let's just say it was loud.
Okay.
Yeah, look, I don't know what Jujuman is talking about. Like I can't.
Me neither, Eric. Me neither. But you know, like this is like open, so this is like a democracy. So everyone can talk. But yeah.
Yeah, the first goal from Messi, that was quality. That's what you expect from Messi. Fantastic. He's not going to do the kind of things he was doing before. He hasn't, the physicality is not there like before. But I mean, he's pretty good for a 35-year-old. He still moves well. To be honest, no offense to no offense to the old guys out there. No, look, for me, Messi, he did his thing. He tried. The team were not good at all. This just shows you that just because you win a competition, like the Copa America, doesn't mean you're actually going to win.
Okay, so you're saying that these guys can't grow into the tournament. That you've seen enough to be like two games. Nah.
No, they can, but the problem is, I think sometimes it's reactionary to judge a team after one game or very early on.
Yeah.
And it goes both ways,
Yes.
Positive for other teams, negative for the other team. So it goes both ways. But for me, after 2 games, it's difficult to look at a team like Argentina and say this is a team that should be going very far in this competition. They're just scraping by. They got the win. They need to beat Poland.
Yes.
To definitely get out of the group. So it's looking shaky still. They can grow into it, but when you have teams like France who are, this seems very easy for them. They're just winning very easily, it looks like. Not saying they'll win it, but Brazil, for me, Brazil are the most impressive team so far. It's difficult to then look at a team like Argentina and think, yeah, Argentina will definitely go far and be up there. But, they're still in it. They haven't been knocked out. They live to fight another day, and let's see how much they can improve, because that improvement is very important.
Eric, I follow up. Did you see, like, if you do the math, like Saudi Arabia, like Argentina are not in a good position.
You've talked.
They're not in a good position.
Judgman, you've talked. Barry, please take the mic from this man called Judgman, please.
Things are happening.
Eric,
relax, chill.
Barry, talk to me.
Yep. For Argentina, I just think the most important thing for them is to get the W, those 3 points, because after a surprising loss against Saudi, there can be questions in your head like, are we good enough? Are we gonna do something this tournament? But just getting those 3 points, it's pretty good. Now, if I'm an Argentina fan, those first 60 or 65 minutes are concerning, because maybe it was the nerves because there was a lot on the line. Maybe they could have not qualified if they drew or lost the game. So, but you gotta hope it's just the nerves, because those 60 minutes it was bad. It was bad. Messi had to come down like as a DM just to create a little something. Di Maria also tried some things, but not much. But I gotta give kudos to Scaloni for the substitutions because Fernandez and Alvarez, it was key, because it gave the Argentina attack a second win and giving a new look to the Mexico defense. But Messi, that goal was crucial, because it really helped Argentina to just open up their game more and get more comfortable as the game flowed. So happy for Messi because, just as a fan, Neeks, I see you there praying for his downfall, RDS too. HH with his jinx, so
no. I'm objective here. No, it's Knicks and Nardes that I want him to fail.
Messi's my goal. You understand what people say?
No, I know
you might go as well.
Okay, hold on. Let me bring in.
Just one. Now, I do believe Argentina can go far in this tournament if they get favorable matchups, because you got to finish first. You don't try to face Mbappe and France directly in the round of 16. If you get first, can face maybe Denmark, Australia, and maybe Netherlands in the quarters.
Jujuman, you've talked.
Okay, I want to talk, but I'll follow up.
Yeah, Netherlands in the quarters. Netherlands look kind of sus right now. So if they get favorable matchups, they can go far, but you got to finish first and you got to be Poland. Because if you don't,
Dragon, talk to me. Let me come to Dragon real quick. I'm going to come to you. Dragon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been waiting patiently to talk. First of all, I wasn't impressed with Argentina. The first 50, 60 minutes, it wasn't good. The game was physical, lots of fouls. It kept stopping and starting. There was no consistency in the play. And I've been disappointed with them because I expected much more. And they actually do have good players, so I'm not impressed with this style of play. What I've noticed about this World Cup is that the games open up and get more exciting in the second half. It seems like majority of the games, the first half is tight, it's 0-0, and that the use of 5 subs it enables the manager to make tactical changes, and the game opens up more.
That's 5 sub thing is huge. The 5 sub
thing is a very good thing because that's so. I know you put your point wrong, but it's important because I actually think that's actually favouring the in quote bigger teams, the ones with deeper squads, because they can actually make changes, and that's been advantage to them. But sorry, go on, Draken.
Yeah, like it enables you to make changes, and the point you made is correct. HH, I was going to ask, do you think that, or RDS or Neats can answer this, do you think Argentina should have taken Garnacho? Because I was watching the game today and I'm looking like there's no pace, there's no in-behind threat. Everything is to feet, it's static. Like maybe you could have bought Garnacho and like brought him on for 20-minute subs to cheat appearance. I just wanted to ask that question.
I wouldn't want him to be mixed up in this crap. This nonsense of Liesi and the rest of
No, Nick's answer it objectively.
I don't know the Argentina squad deep like that to say whether we should or shouldn't have gone. But based on what they're producing the first 2 games, he damn sure couldn't have done worse than what they've done. So, based on the first 2 games,
Bro, Garnacho is not going to get a call to the national off 3 decent performances. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
But you always want to get a wild card. You should always pick like a wild card. And he could just be a worker who just comes and just says what's up.
Yeah, just to add, I think it's crazy. Like, no, look, I'm just going to hold everyone accountable because we're talking about. we're talking about like Argentina going all the way, and I'm looking at like this team is. First of all, last week when we went this hangout, everyone said Argentina are top in this group. And if we look at it, so far they're crawling. They're barely they're struggling in this group. The other thing is apparently Poland haven't lost a game, but apparently they're a horrible team. Even the pundits are saying Argentina will beat Poland. I'm like, these guys haven't lost a game. I don't know how they're going.
Wait, no, Jujuman. Yep. It's like if you've just started watching football like this morning or so forth.
No double H.
No, Jujuman. Shocks happen.
Yeah, they happen. How?
No. Okay, Jujuman. Spain lost to Switzerland. Not 2022. Switzerland in 2010, they were a very basic team. They lost to them. Guess who won the World Cup? It was Spain. After losing to Switzerland in the opening game. So my thing, though, is yes, they lost to Saudi Arabia and so forth. It's not about how good you look and everything. It's about chipping the way through. Because, judgment, France won the World Cup in 2018. In 3 group games, they were not very remarkable. They just got it done. So my thing, though, is you cannot judge them yet until let's see what happens in the Poland game. Like, yeah, of course, Poland can beat them.
You know what? Sorry to cut you off there, but you know what? I think this Argentina, I would call it hype. It's based on
Juju, man, I need to talk about Mbappe. Make it quick, man. Make it quick. Let me talk about Mbappe, man.
I'll make it quick. I'll make it quick. Look, this.
Wait, no.
All right.
Dragon, let Dragon finish his points because you've talked too much. Dragon, finish your point.
Yeah, let me just finish up. Yeah, the Argentina manager, he needs to start Lisandro and Enzo Fernandez. Like that goal, we haven't even spoken about that goal. That was a bit of show. I'm like he fainted.
Yes.
He bought a top corner against Ochoa, like he's prime Neuer. So like he needs to start the next game. And Argentina need to make sure that they beat Poland and come top of the group because they don't want to play the heavyweights in the next round. And like shout out to Messi, like he turned up. That was a fantastic finish. That goal is one for the catalogs. Like that will be played again and again and again because that was a fantastic goal. And he just needs to show up now in the knockout rounds. He needs a knockout.
No. So basically, next thing is I now need a World Cup knockouts goal. Then after, and I needed to show up in the semi and in the final. Boom. So baby steps. Can
you see the funny thing here? The same people who will clown Southgate for getting easy runs to semis and finals are the ones on their knees for Argentina to get the easiest run possible.
No, but Nix, the whole point. No, Nix. Haven't you heard? Football owes Messi a World Cup. That's the thing.
Messi owes football a performance in the World Cup.
No. He owes me a World Cup knockout goal. That's what he owes me. He owes me a World Cup knockout goal.
Wait. Maria carried him in 2000.
Just quickly,
Mike, go for it.
So are we saying Argentina and Saudi Arabia are making out of this group?
No,
bro. I'm telling you right now. Because see, people are just going to discard Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia beats Mexico, which they can because
they should have won today.
Well, have hope. No.
Mexico haven't scored this. Mexico made Miguel not scoring a single goal. Yep. That can very happen. So Saudi Arabia could, if they beat them, that's 6 points.
Yeah, they should have beat Poland today.
Yeah, they should have. Saudi Arabia have played better against Argentina, and they played better against Poland. Poland's two game on performance have been the inferior side.
Yeah. So basically, if Argentina wins, it goes down to JD then. It doesn't goal difference. So who comes top? Okay, let me take some Dubinskis and then we'll get to my main man. General Alvarado, thank you for the dub, man, Jaden. Disappointing from Mexico. This results of Mexican players being restricted to only play in Mexico. CONCACAF is an embarrassment at this point. Look, I said, it's the worst time.
I don't agree with embarrassment.
You got Canada
look tomorrow,
and the USA. Yeah, exactly.
Jamaica.
Well,
Grenada.
Well, hold on. No. Here's the thing. Okay, no.
We're gonna put Croatia in a split, bro. We're gonna put Croatia in a split.
And then watch Croatia and beat this
Ricardo, did you see the Croatian newspapers?
Ricardo, we're gonna beat the brakes of Croatia.
Wait, what did the Croatian newspapers say?
They were clowning John Herman because he said we're gonna effing beat Croatia after the Belgium game. So let's see about tomorrow.
You don't want to do that.
We're gonna beat the brakes off.
We're gonna send Modric.
We're gonna send Modric.
Don't. Okay, cool. Axel, the poll in Class C. Lo Celso equals Argentine Javi. Stop it. He's important, but stop it.
They are missing Lo Celso.
Latin Rosario, Messi deserves his flowers today, but don't fall for the trap. We've seen this movie script before against less quality teams. Do this against tougher opposition. Guys, as much as I hate Martin Rosario and as much beef I have with this guy, that's the first sensible thing he's said in the last 3 years of this whole thing. So it's true. This is good. Can you do it against a France? Can you do it against a Belgium? Can you do it against a Nigeria? There we go. So, Benzema, can I read the dub? Benzema. I'm a CR7 fan, but I do not agree with leaks whatsoever. Gigantic pressure was on him, and he literally scored from a confirmed 0.02 XG to win the game. Nix, you bomb. Nix, you want to respond to this abuse towards your?
Not really. I think people have misconception about me. They think they know who my goal is, and they think I want Ronaldo to win the World Cup over Messi.
No, we know who your goal is, Brand Lara.
Well, exactly. I don't want either Messi or Ronaldo to win the World Cup. So whatever I say about Messi has nothing to do with Ronaldo. just put part that to the side.
Hey, why don't you want Ronaldo to win the World Cup?
I discussed that in previously. If we get
No,
back,
Knicks is lying. If Ronaldo wins it, Knicks will be doing Sousa all the way down the street and so forth.
Brazil need to win the World Cup. That's the bottom line.
No,
That's
they
the
do.
be-all and
They
end-all.
do.
If you look at Neymar's ankle, Brazil ain't winning the World Cup, bro.
No, he's coming back.
That ankle ends going
Neymar's
down in a
coming
week
back.
or 2
The
weeks.
Listen, we had
Neymar.
Mbappe win the World Cup before Messi and Ronaldo. If Vinny wins the World Cup, if Richarlison wins the World Cup before Messi and Ronaldo,
Needs.
R9.
I don't want to live. I want to live in a world where Fred has a World Cup and Messi has one.
I'll be shameless.
Wait, hold on. Your boy Jess, thank you for the Dubinsky, man. World Cup goals, Maradona 8, Messi 8, Mbappe 7. On to the game. What the F was that? Argentina were awful. The poll is horrible. Struggling versus Mexico, average team. No,
Brownie's linked with Chelsea, HH, the poll.
No, he's not. No, Argentina, they were bad. They were bad, man. Ash R, thank you for the dub, man. HH, do you deny that you have your own agenda narrative against Messi? I plead the fifth. If Messi carries Argentina to world champions, will you finally admit he's the GOAT, or will he just be another horseman? And this is my thing. For me to say Messi is the GOAT, you must be the best player, and you must show up in the quarterfinal, semi-final, and the final. Those are the rules.
It's not up to you, bro.
So to be the GOAT, you must be the out-and-out best player and show up in the semi-final, quarterfinal, and the final. You have to be critical in those things to become the GOAT. As simple as that. And as for the other dude can't be the GOAT because he's not very good at the sports to begin with. So that's the
Relax, man.
Hazard never did any of those things you said.
Relax. Hazard got a BBL. Hazard has a BBL.
Hey, relax. Sorry. Actually, that was rude. I take it. I don't see. No one knows who I was talking about. No one knows who I was talking about.
We know everything he said.
Eric, I didn't say name. Yeah, I didn't say name. Okay, so sorry. Martin Rosario, Ricardo, you lack self-awareness here. You bum. It's not moving the goalpost, you idiot. We're not going to anoint him for doing what he's supposed to do. Do it against tough opposition, you very stupid man. Ricardo, do you want to respond to this?
We're on the same team, man. He's an op now. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying, man. He doesn't deserve goal shots, but let's be honest. Had Argentina got bounced out in the groups, you'd be doing backflips. We'd still be doing front flips.
Wait, real deal. If CR7 wins the World Cup, is he the GOAT or top 5? If CR7 wins the World Cup, he's not the GOAT because ... All right, so Martin Rosario also gave my flowers on Astauro. Told you about his clown.
That is true. He was warning us.
Just tactics. Passed on Messi and Hope. What has changed? Well, Enzo has changed because Messi passed to Enzo and Enzo scored. And I think basically Lautaro has been underperformed because in the Copa America, it wasn't passed to Messi. Lautaro actually came
Lautaro had a bad game, but he was 2 offsides away in the Saudi Arabia game from 2 quality Gs, especially that second one.
And also, it was actually onside. It was a wrong call.
Yeah,
the offside call was a wrong call. CR7 goes first clutch moments for Argentina. Wow, congrats.
I love how this is a CR7 saying this.
Oligona freestyle Sokche. Happy and humble to see Argentina play my style of play. Man, shout out to Oli, man. Shout out to your boy Oli, man. All right, man. Let's do a quick reading. So, guys, all right, okay, look, guys.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. He's
Okay, Delta. Can I host
he's the baby girl. He's the baby
girl. So guys, here's the thing.
Who's was better?
Guys, here's the thing. He doesn't he doesn't need to do anything more. It's like it's done. My job here is done. Guys, this was done. This was done.
This is not done, man. Like, stop.
Ricardo, can I put forth my agenda,
please?
This is
it's
not
Tunisia
done,
and Australia.
Can I have my narrative? Just give me my narrative. Just give me 2 minutes. My narrative. Just 2 minutes. Let me land. So guys, everybody said France would get knocked out in the groups.
Nobody said that.
Everybody said they would
nobody
win
said
the World
that.
Cup course.
Nobody said that.
Eric, you sent me a DM saying that they'd finished last.
No one said.
And he said,
definitely did.
don't share it to
Yeah.
everyone. He said in the DM that, how for this guy's going to finish last because they're crap. And Mbappe is going to be sure to be a bomb. You all insulted Mbappe. Pace Mbappe, Trans Mbappe, Umbe, Paula, and so forth. You said that this guy was useless. Guys, it's fine to admit you're wrong. Streets, it's fine to admit you're wrong. He made you guys look like losers. Guys, it's like, guys, it's fine. Mbappe did what you thought he wouldn't do. You thought he'd fail. You thought he'd be a bum. RDS, talk to me about those Euros jokes now. Oh, RDS, oh, come on. Where are those Euros jokes now? Mike, talk to me. Where are those Euros jokes?
You mean
Where are those Euros jokes?
when he missed the penalty? You mean
No. It doesn't mean anything because look at what he did now. Look at what he did now. So those jokes didn't last stage.
Okay.
In RDS's defense, we didn't get the Euros joke, so we didn't get the live stream. So
yeah, that's exactly that's a fair point. Yeah.
Okay, Mike. Look, let me come to Mike. Mike, what more does Mbappe have to prove? Okay, Mike, easy. Mike, before you answer, Mike. Mike, Mike, do you understand what it means in your first World Cup as a teenager? He dropped a three G's in knockouts. Mike, this guy single-handedly dunked on Messi. Mike, this guy would have had the greatest assist of all time, if not for that bomb-ass Giroud in that semi against Belgium. Yes, Mike, I remember. Mike, this guy, he has the audacity. Mike, the audacity to be the second teenager in history to score in the World Cup final, the other one being Pele. And Mike, coming into this, the World Cup course, Mike, it's claimed Spain. It's claimed France. It's claimed Germany.
Italy.
It's claimed Italia. So everything was going to get... No, Mike, easy, Mike, no Pogba. No Kante. No Benzema. Mike, what is it? What? Mike, this is too much. Mike, hold on, Mike. Denmark is their bogey team. Mike, Denmark beat them twice in the Nations League. Mike, everybody, including myself, me, we all said Denmark would finish top. We all said they finished top. Mike, Mbappe said no. Mike Mbappe, he said no. Mike, because Mike said, you know what? You know what Mbappe said? No, I'm that dude. I'm not that dude. I'm that dude. You see, there's that and there's that dude. Mike, talk to me about this guy. Mike, what does he need to do? Mike, no, that's it. Mike, it's all about February. It's about the UCL Infinity Stone, and that's it. But Mike, there you go. Sorry, go for it.
I'll give it to you, HH. Mbappe is doing very, very well, and I think he will become the all-time World Cup goal scorer. He will beat Miroslav Klose's record. Ooh. He's only 9 away, and he still has this World Cup. 26 in 2026, he'll be 30 in 2030, so he'll probably play 3 more World Cups. He will become the all-time goal scorer in the World Cup.
Okay, no, but now goal scoring thing. Now, Mike, I need you to respond to this image. Now, Mike, the streets and everyone, this image might trigger people. Please don't be triggered, but this could be trigger people. So parental advisory warning. This could trigger a lot of people. You've been warned. This could be triggering. So, Mike, I need you to respond to this, please.
Oh man.
H7, look away.
That's a very promising photo for Kylian Mbappe, and he'll probably become the all-time French goal scorer. He'll defeat. Well, actually, Olivier Giroud will have it, depending on how many goals. Hey, don't disrespect Giroud. Don't disrespect Giroud. But look, Mbappe has showed up at this World Cup. He has. You got to give him his credit. Without his goals, they wouldn't win today, because Griezmann was great overall gameplay, just lacking finishing. Giroud was a no-show.
No. It's just Mike for me. Like, look, and I'm the guy that called him a side chick. Griezmann has played well these 2 games.
You could argue that Griezmann has actually been the best player for France.
Yes.
And also Rabiot. Yes. You can't call him Mama's boy. Rabiot has actually been quality this season.
Been okay. Yeah.
No, he's actually been quality this season. If you watch him for Juventus.
Okay, but I can still call him Mama's boy.
You can still call him Mama's boy for what happened last year.
Yes.
What the hell are we talking about?
He's Mama's boy. That's his name, Mama's boy. So
he is Mama's boy. But look, France did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to be either first or second in a group with Australia and Tunisia. How many games have Tunisia won at the World Cup?
Mike, how many games? Mike, what's his Slovakia? With all due respect, what's his Slovakia?
Okay.
And this is Italy. And this is 2010 Italy.
Okay, 2010 Italy. They had an aging Cannavaro. And who was their striker then? Lugatoni still? Come on. So, look, Italy were bad there. I got to give it. I think France will make it to the semifinals now. They're going to play in the easier bracket. They're making the semifinals, France.
Easy, Mike.
I think they are.
Mike, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Mike,
Who are they playing?
baby steps.
They're gonna go back to back.
They'll probably play
Oh,
Saudi Arabia.
shut up.
Bro,
But-
realistically they can go back to back. Let's be honest.
I mean,
Ricardo,
after that,
no,
game,
Ricardo. Okay, sorry, Mike. Before, because Ricardo has just triggered me right now. Here's the thing. My thing about this is that he can't have two dubs.
Oh, he
Like
can't.
that's no. That unbalances the footballing equilibrium. Mbappe can't have two dubs. Mbappe's focus is the UCL. Mbappe having two World Cups, I get attacked in the DMs.
Well, that's your fault.
Because people will blame me. And I want to live a happy life. I still have
What
a few
happens
good years
what
to
happens
live.
if Mbappe wins the World Cup and the Champions League in 1 year?
Mike, can you just don't answer Mike, just so Mike, you were saying?
Ooh, okay. But France look very good. I got to give them credit.
Yeah.
I think though defensively they have shown that they are vulnerable, so they got to find what is the center back pairing. Konate, Upamecano. You got to give credit to Upamecano. He's actually been really good in these two games as well.
Yeah.
And he's usually terrible, but he's been quality. Varane, yeah, but I think he came off at halftime because obviously he's not
Speak on
fully
the
fit.
crown jewels, man. Speak on the crown jewels.
It was 70
So-
minutes. Sorry, go on, Mike. Yeah.
I mean, France made Denmark look average. And I highly rate Denmark. They looked average
Yeah,
today,
man. Because remember, like, for a team rated so highly, Abdul, don't get triggered and everything, and I'll give you the mic. But
We could have won, though. We could have won.
relax. But Mike, you're right. France, he made
Played better
Denmark
when
was very ordinary.
Braithwaite came on, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
For some reason, they actually did.
to be-
Actually
audience
played
is
better
true.
with Braithwaite.
Yeah, Goldwing actually did pretty well.
Bro,
He actually
Mike,
he
I
was
was
supposed to.
saying,
Yeah.
Barca,
I've had to suffer with this Braithwaite guy for club and country.
Abdul, Barca are still in the Champions League if Braithwaite's sort of your club. I'm just saying, man.
Hey, can I just say quickly?
Hold on, Mike. No, Mike. Okay,
I'll just want to Mike quickly on the top goal scorer.
Yeah.
All I'll say is, listen, 16 goals is not easy.
No, of course not.
I didn't think that Ronaldo's record would get broken as quick as it did. And all it takes is like a hat-trick against Saudi Arabia when you beat them 8-0 in a World Cup and closing on the record. But remember,
no. Didn't Spurs get 5 goals in that game?
No, it's
No, I
three.
think he got
I thought it was like 5. I checked it back. It was only 3.
Oh, 3. Yeah, okay, yeah.
But Thomas Muller had about 10 in his first 2 World Cups. I think he got 6 in 2010 and maybe got number 4 in 2014. And I don't think he scored one since. So that's all I'll say. 16 is still a long way off.
That's true. But Mbappe is different levels to Thomas Muller.
Of course.
So that's the thing I have. And I think this French team will be even better than in 2026 and 2030 because they just got talent pool after talent pool. Just they keep on generating.
They're so good.
But Mike, let's get to our real thing, Mike. Realistically speaking, do you feel that they can go back to back? Realistically speaking,
I think they'll make the semifinals. And then in the semifinals, anything can happen. I think they can outscore teams. It's just about defensively. Can they keep a clean sheet or limit teams to 1 goal? I think that's the biggest issue with this French team. Because you look at Tchouaméni and Rabiot, they're playing well with each other. Griezmann creating. Look, Giroud will turn up in the big games. Giroud usually does that. And I got to give it to HH. The Oos, he's balling.
Dembele was good.
Oos is balling. So, look, France are looking good, and they just got to keep it going. They're going to rest their guys against...
Mike, you see, this is my issue. Tchouaméni and Mama's boy, you've looked good. Insult him all he wants, hairstyles, everything. I know United fans hate him. Mike, France can't win a World Cup without Pogba. They can't. Pogba and Cancer, they're too important.
Mike, it's just reversed.
Pogba in 2022. No, Mike. No, Mike. They can't.
He wants to reverse.
No. You didn't answer. I said, what if they do, though?
If they do, Mike.
This is a dynasty.
Mike, if they do, I don't think anyone will be able to talk to me. Because if France do this without Pogba and Kante, I don't think
Benzema.
I mean, HH. Yeah, HH at that point.
No,
might as well
basically,
just change all the jerseys.
Mike, they can't. Mike, it would mess up the football equilibrium. It would they can't because it messes everything up. It messes everything up.
So if France made the final, you're gonna create like a terrorist attack or something? You don't want them to win? Like what will happen?
Okay, well that's going to be very quick. What the fuck? Okay, Mike,
what needs to be
Mike,
done?
Can you just finish your points, please, Mike? Finish
I
your
can't
point.
anymore after that.
Okay, Ricardo, can you just please pick up, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look, I want to give you credit, HH, for something. I don't know how you've been able to convince everybody, especially the streets, that you painted a picture of me that I hate Mbappe. I don't know how the hell you've done it. I'm looking at, I'll call him right now, baby goat. Okay, because he's gonna grow up. I'm telling you, they could win the World Cup. It's not even a jinx. This is what I'm saying. It's not even a jinx. Like, they have a good team. The fact that Pogba can get injured, the fact that Benzema, I mean, not that it's gonna be a big hit anyways, because Giroud's obviously better. Conte is not there. And then you look at that defense, bro. Lucas Hernandez blew out his ACL, I think it was.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring in his brother. His brother is just better. Like, this is insane quality. The crazy part is none of these guys, other than Griezmann, Giroud, and I think that might be it, are like this. But this is their last World Cup. Like, these guys got another World Cup in them at the top level.
Lloris.
Okay, I mean, Rabiot will be replaced. Okay, well, Lloris, but you have also the guy from Milan, Mike Maignan,
Yeah.
who's obviously a better goalkeeper at this point of his career.
Black goalkeeper.
Yeah. No, shout out, Black excellence. So
risky.
So I'm looking at this World Cup, which they can win because they have a good route to the semifinals, and they'll probably come against maybe Portugal if things go their way as well. I'm sorry, France are going to beat Portugal. They're just a better team. And then
we said that in 2016, Ricardo. We said that.
Yeah, but we said it, this is before they started winning. That's the thing.
That's true.
These guys are winners now.
You got a point.
And that was before Mbappe too. So I'm looking at another finals. Now, I don't know if they win or lose because I think they'll either go against Spain or Brazil. And if they lose, okay, I mean, it's still a good tournament nonetheless. 2026, you got Tchouaméni, who will be in his prime, Mbappe in his prime. I mean, we'll see if Dembele still has hamstrings by then. They'll probably have Nkunku, who's going to be good. That defense.
Wait, hold on, Ricardo. So you're saying the red, white, and blue won't win the World Cup on home soil?
I mean, I hope not. I hope not. But I'm just saying, like, what we're seeing right now is a dynasty, and it's good because they're probably going to get Zidane's quality manager. Look, there's one thing that I've realized, and shout out to Barry. As a Canadian, I mean, like, I'm rooting for the French over the English, man. And like, I don't even like the English like that. Like, not the English people, the English national team. I got family out in Montreal, man. Like, I would like to see France win again, man. It would be great. I genuinely believe France can do it again. Like, they can definitely.
Ricardo, dynasty, because they won one World Cup.
They'll win another one. They have a chance to win another. And then in 2026, they'll be even better than this World Cup, in my opinion.
Yes.
It's a dynasty.
But guys, but you wait, forget though.
Do it, but
they have to win two first.
No. But you have to understand. Only one team. We have to go back to 1962, the last time a team defended the World Cup thing. So it's a rarity. Like, for me, I think the odds are against France to defend the title.
I mean, it's against anybody who's trying to defend the title. But my point is that when you look at the French national team right now, and you look at the crop of talent they have things going in their way for this to be a dynasty. So we're looking at Mbappe, who, in my opinion, he's going to break that goal scoring record. He's going to have one of the greatest, if not the greatest, international legacy, and he's going to have one of the greatest careers. And he plays magnificent for France because the French, like, the tools he has around him. Like, when he came into that French national team, this was already a well-drilled French national team. Talent from every line. And it's only going to get better.
But my quick question, my only thing about Mbappe, because I'm an Mbappe guy, my thing about him is that does he know how to readjust his game once he loses his speed?
Well, that's a question we're going to have to find out. So, I mean, are we going to say he's going to burn out by the time he hits 30? Personally, I don't think so.
If he just wins everything before 30, then it doesn't really matter what he does after that.
No, I mean, of course, he could win another World Cup and maybe lose one and win another one after. But, I mean, considering what Messi and Ronaldo have left for us, they opened up a new door of longevity and consistency. You kind of expect a new generation of players to kind of follow suit. So
I don't. I think that's such a hard bar to. I think to expect it from anyone else after, like, if it happens, great. But I think those two are a freak of nature in that regard.
No. Like, Messi and Ronaldo, it's just going to be something new. Messi Ronaldo was just what it was for that period of time. I think it's just going to be afterwards. Eric, talk to me about France. I'll come to you next, and then everyone else. Eric, talk to me in France.
Yeah, just quickly on that point. I'm not sure. Do you have to have the longevity to be considered the GOAT? Because for me, I think you do. My GOAT, HH, I think HH wasn't listening when I was saying my GOAT. My GOAT is Pele. So Pele had longevity. He played for a long time. So if you just assume that, doesn't matter after it's 30, for me, I think he needs to keep playing at the high level, at the highest level at that age. 30, nowadays, 30 isn't, it's not old. There are many players who are 30 plus. So
Eric, if a dude in the space of 5 years or 8 years or something wins 2 World Cups, 3 UCLs, Eric, what are you talking about?
No, you have to add the games.
I have to start part against Eiffel Tower, Napoleon, and Celine Dion.
For me, it's big. It's a huge. It's a big part of it for me. You have to have the back to back kind of titles help and trophies, but he has to keep going. He just has to keep going. If you're not winning it, you're close. If you're not winning the trophies, you need to be getting those records. Because the individual records come into it. That thing about the World Cup, he becomes the new record holder. That's huge. If he has another World Cup. So that, for me, the longevity has to be considered. You have to look at that because even the players in the past had it. So that's
he has 2, not 3. He has 2.
Eric and HH, I have a question. Let's just say Mbappe, he's gonna go on and be a great player because he already is. He's gonna have a great international career, great World Cup. He's gonna break the record. I would argue it would be a massive disappointment on not only Mbappe, but the whole French dynasty if the 2018 World Cup is the only World Cup they win in this one and 2 years from now, especially with the talent they have. I don't think anybody can debate that. I see Mbappe like he can legit have minimum 2 World Cups to his name.
Yeah.
But winning a World Cup is for me, I just feel like if that's not how winning a World Cup is very hard. It's really, really isn't 1 + 1 = 2. And that's why I said that Brazil are not winning it because, hey, they have the most talented attack. Oh, France wins because, hey, they still have all this young talent. Someone you don't expect is winning this World Up. I don't know who, but someone you just don't expect is winning this World Up.
They just think Nigeria is going to win it or something.
Look,
you have to be
no. For me, I mean, fair enough. The talent. I mean, the talent is there. We know about the talent, but there are talented teams who haven't.
Do you think France can win this World?
They can. And for me, I'm a little bit concerned that they look a bit too good. Brazil are still the most impressive team.
Don't blow your load too early. Don't blow your load too early.
France might be looking too good.
Hold on. What do you mean? Don't blow your load too early?
Eric, continue to talk. Just continue to talk.
Yeah, so I think fair points with the team and the young players coming through. But interesting, you didn't mention Camavinga with that list you were mentioning, Ricardo. But yeah, for me, I think on paper, yes, you're right. But I think if they win one more World Cup, that's fair enough. I don't think you can expect too much more than that. Maybe a Euros. I think that's more than enough for Mbappe, and then obviously his individual record will help with that.
Nick, talk to me, man.
Yeah, I like that last point that Eric made. They look too good. It's too easy. Right now, France should win the World Cup. They're the world champions.
And it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, they're the world champions. They won the Nations League. They obviously they didn't win the Euros, but they've got great players. Mbappe's on 4, 3 goals in 2 games. When was the last team to start a World Cup on fire like this? I'm not saying just winning 2 games, but in the way they're attacking verb that they're having at the moment, and then go and win the World Cup. Portugal, I think Germany won. They beat Portugal 4-0 in their first game,
and then they drew with Ghana.
Spain 2010, obviously they lost their first game. 2018, France eked over the line against Australia in their first game. I can't remember 2006. It was Italy.
Yeah, because they drew their second game against the USA.
So
where Nesta got injured.
So it's like this is so obvious that France are the best team in the world that they're not going to win it.
Yes.
Because football.
Yes, there we go. Thank you.
How? Because look, I look at this French team, and to be honest, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the team.
No, Judge Money.
Yeah.
you're not. You have to. No, you have to read between the lines here. It's not just about looking good and being good. It's about winning it.
Yeah, but
and that's my issue with you with Argentina. Is like, and what Nick is trying to say to you is that 2006. Do you know how good that Argentina team was? They scored the second best team goal in history. Those guys were freaking amazing. But we saw how it ended up. Germany in 2010 put 4 goals past 3 different teams. But so how happened to them? The teams, history has shown us that the teams that win the World Cup are guys, they start slow, then they just slowly build. And
just man, let me finish what I'm saying for you, come on. And this is why
wait. Let Nick slam.
I only wanted Brazil to beat Serbia 2-0. I said 2-0. I didn't want anything too exciting. You beat them 4-0, all the expectation, it's too excitement. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, they get complacent, they think they've won. No, 2-0, 60 minutes, everyone's calm. You go into the next game, oh, Neymar's got injury. Now there's no hope. I don't want too much excitement. Right now, all eyes are on France. And what I think, obviously we're saying they're deep, etc., etc. But right now, all eyes on France. All the expectation right now is on France.
He makes.
Wait, Juju, man.
Juju. Look, let me. I'm going to be this guy. This guy. Okay, Messi. Correct.
This guy's got. I'm gonna say anyway. So I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway.
Okay, Nick, can I follow?
No, Jojo, what the hell, bro? Nick's trying to.
Come on, man.
Points. Nick's continue.
Gotta learn some manners here, man.
What was I saying?
So basically, it's about teams who start very good.
No.
All eyes are on France.
Yeah, all eyes
on France.
And those injuries that we speak about that right now doesn't look like it's hitting them. Oh, they can cope without Pogba. They can cope without Kante. They can cope without Benz, etc., etc. When push comes to shove, because push ain't come to shove yet. They play Australia. Cool, all right, Denmark's a tough game, but it's Denmark. They ain't got a striker. Where's Yandel Thomason? He ain't there. So when push comes to shove, that experience that they've lost out through injury, and maybe a quality they've lost out through injury, that might come to haunt them. So I'm impressed. They've done very well. It's not Dodd. Don't let HH fool you. It's an easy group. They should be topping. It's not Dodd, but. I think the injuries could come back to bite them later in the tournament.
Now you can talk, Juju, man.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Dix. Thank you. Okay, so here's one thing you said. You guys said like it's about teams. It's the same thing with the Argentina point. You guys said it's about teams like start slowly and they peak. But if you look at 2014, well, I'll just use this example. 2014 World Cup, like Germany, they started like they did decent, but they picked as the tournament went well.
Tied with Ghana.
Yes, but still, they were solid. They were solid still. They were solid. It wasn't like they were scrappy.
But they weren't super impressive. After we saw that Ghana game, we saw like, oh, geez, Germany, these guys can't be got.
And they scraped past USA and they scraped past Algeria.
Algeria as well, yes.
Okay, all right. Here's my point. This is all about expectations. At the beginning of this World Cup, with all these injuries, we expected, and the winners cast, we expected France to be out. Like, we expected France to be out. And this is the one thing, though, that we're seeing with this France. That's why I don't think it's like a high expectation. It's more like, I don't want it to be controversial, but this team might be better. This team might be better than the other one. Because, look, you don't have
better than with Pogba and Kante?
Yes. Look, you don't have, like... Look, I see this... For example, let's look at this difference. I think Konate and Upamecano are more stable.
No, do not compare that.
No. Guys, let me not.
How can you compare?
What are you talking? Wait, Judgment. What are you talking about? So you're saying that Konate and Upamecano are more stable than 2018 Varane and Umtiti?
Yeah, the one that they got eliminated in the round of 16. Yes, because I look at Kimpembe. Like, this team doesn't have like they look more stable than the other team. Oh, look, Pogba is a better player, but he does the good passes and everything. But sometimes his performance, let's be honest, the same thing as the United. Sometimes it drops a world class performance. Sometimes it's underwhelming. He's up and
Pogba was France's best player in the 2018 World Cup and in the 2020
but he had.
Oh man.
Can I land? Can I?
No,
land?
you can't. Because
no,
you can't land because Juju man, what kind of Juju man? What happened to you? Like, what kind of brick takes are this?
Let Juju man land, man. Let him land.
Okay, fine. Land your points. But Juju man, you can land, but you're not coming into this airport, bro.
No, please.
I am keeping that plane on the runway, but continue.
He's gonna do another 9/11.
Please. Look, because if we look at this team, like, you people might argue Tchouameni. People might argue Tchouameni is not as good as Pogba. I mean, he doesn't have the potential. Like, he's not as good as Pogba. He's stable. He's not like he's a lot consistent. He's more consistent with Pogba. Like, this guy is. Like, his performance, some of them are really great. So you use the Euro 18 final. If we look at that, he was eliminated against Switzerland. Like,
but he was their best performer.
But still,
it's like I literally wanted to strangle Juju man right now.
That was funny.
No, sorry, Juju man. Sorry, I'm sorry. You know what? You're talking complete rubbish.
No,
Juju man. Juju man. No, Juju man. I'm sorry.
I'm a hater, bro, and I wouldn't even say that.
Thank you. No, Juju man. I'm sorry. What you're saying is categorically wrong because what you're saying is about Pogba Man United. That is what applies to Pogba for France. Everyone agrees. The whole issue is that, man, why can't you do for United what you do for France? That has always been the issue. Pogba for France is a whole different quality of player.
International player.
So far, but it's like, but him, I'm talking him as a player, incorporating the United thing. Pogba's like performance, like when he reaches
United are not in the World Cup.
Even but
why are you bringing United when we're talking about France?
No, it's not because you guys are looking at. I'm talking about the big picture.
Guys, let him land.
As a player, like this guy hits
the
highs that. No.
Just finish your point. Finish your point, Juju man. I think. Just round up.
So I'm saying like Pogba reaches like highs in midfield, but I look at this team overall. It's more stable than with the starters. And when I look at starters, this is the question I wanted to follow up with Nick's. Like, do you think like when they have all these stars, it's like too many cooks? Like there are too many great players? Because with this team, it's more balanced. That's why they look like this team is more stable than the 2018 team so far. And this is what I'm saying because everyone's saying, "Oh, it's brick," but this is why I don't think this team is.
To answer your question, I heard that
watching futsal, man.
I heard that they're happier that there's rumors that they're happier that the Benzema's not in the squad anymore, which is ironic because I did tell people that. People said, "Oh, what's the manager's name? Deschamps. Deschamps cost Benzema a World Cup," and I said, maybe if Benzema was there, they might not have won it. Like, great players don't necessarily mean that you have the best team, but the rest
they don't want to be filmed naked, man.
And that's why Saliba can't get off the bench because you know what he does.
Whoa, okay. Let's not.
To be fair, he did that on the bench.
Wait. Hold up, please, Nick. Keep it football. Kids listen to the show. Sorry, Nick.
Guys, can I speak on this?
Okay, so last point. Yeah, last point. Just I think
please, Nick is the last point, please.
Yeah, this team. Okay, you might drop. I don't care the way.
Wait, hold on. I mean, let me put the cost.
Drop another break.
All right. So go for it. What are you saying?
Oh yeah, so this team is better than the other team. Like they're more stable and the partnership that I want to see is the Konate and Upamecano. I think they're this more solid team. And
you've come to this conclusion with Australia and Denmark.
Yes,
this has convinced you that they're better.
Yes, and then
that's keep in mind that 2018 team had to go through obviously Belgium, had to go through obviously Argentina, but this team is better than the 2018 team because they've beaten Australia and Denmark. Okay.
No, they look more solid. Like,
they look more solid against Australia and Denmark.
It doesn't matter double H. It's like last time, like they were shaky, and it was about like they look like they can continue. Like I'm not going to change. Like Loris still gives me anxiety every time he's on the ball because he looks like a mistake waiting to happen. But overall, the team is more solid, it's just okay. It's just
okay.
I think it's better.
Yes, right. Yes, and then come to RDS.
So,
RDS.
You know, I was thinking. For me, it's all about the path. I feel like the path. People are misunderstanding. Like, I feel like this path this World Cup is going to mean more than anything else because the World Cup is very, very as it's going right now. It's fascinating because we've pretty much seen
we're starting to see a lot of the so-called big teams. Okay, we're starting to see what they're really about. And if France topping this group, HH is absolutely wonderful for France. That's the thing. And HH, as much as you say they played only Australia and Denmark, like I'm looking at the path here, and the side there will be on. There's no Argentina, there's no Spain, there's no Brazil.
Yeah, but they eventually have to. No, this is about. It's not about getting far. It's about winning it.
But
Eventually,
but
come the semis, they'll have to face somebody.
Let me land. Let me land.
In
I
before
feel like France are the fans. I feel like we always say the side that's the most difficult side is usually where the champion is coming from. So you had France when they won it, they came through the tougher side, etc., etc. But I feel like with this France squad, with this France team, they will benefit massively from not playing on the stronger side. That's my general opinion. And I feel like you're telling me that they don't have to play against Argentina, Brazil, or them guys till the final, HH?
Which is I thought it was a semi.
No, they play if they reach the semi.
Argentina.
I'm looking at
no. If they reach the semi, they'll probably run into Portugal.
Yeah, Portugal. So, HH, we're like, you're looking at it, you're like, I mean,
no.
For me, I'm like, this team can win it, HH. Like, this team can win it.
This is why everybody is very yes. One thing is that's why everyone is so reactionary. People don't look at this through a mature lens. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, they look good," blah 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 blah. Because as I said again, that's what everyone was saying about Argentina in 2006, and Argentina probably played the best football I've ever seen of a World Cup side who didn't win the World Cup. They were amazing. It's not about playing well or looking good. It's a marathon. Spacing yourself, going all the way. And hence why I say that, guys, watch out for Portugal. Because in that Portugal, I just see a team that just knows how to. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me land.
I like this talk.
What the thing about Portugal is that I see in Portugal a team who they're not going to be remarkable, they're not going to be entertaining, but they just figure out a way to win. I'm not going to say they're definitely going to win it, but I look at Portugal and the point that Nick's made, Brazil as well. Only that last 50 did they look remarkable. For about 60, 70, they didn't really look the all-star. What you want to do is you want to build up to the whole thing. Like, my thing with France is, I'll say it again, Pogba and Kante.
No, but
my thing about this is that you can't win a World Cup with Rabiot in your midfield. Because when they face a real team, you will now see why Pogba and Kante were so important. Because with Pogba and Kante there, France were very difficult to break down.
Here's my issue with you. Shout out to Pogba and Kante. They did a thing in 2018. But I've always said, they did a thing. They showed out. Like, they're unbelievable. But I'm a big advocate that 4 years is a very long time. I mean, and I'm a big advocate that I'm a big fan of new blood. You don't want to freshen the whole team up.
Also, Rabiot is an upgrade on Pogba.
No, I'm not saying Rabiot is an upgrade. I'm just saying it's
he's new blood.
Tchouaméni for me is a key player for
and
me.
Rabiot. Talk about Rabiot.
Okay, put your agendas to one
you
side.
gotta respect Rabiot, man.
Put your agendas to one side.
No,
why y'all gonna talk about the negative? Why y'all gonna talk about the negative?
Respect the deal, man.
I mean, he'd be balling too. Leave Rabiot alone. Man, before I tell his mom on you, man. Come on.
And Pogba and Kante were in the last Euro. What happened?
Kimpembe.
No, but it's just like you can't have the same team. Like 4 years is a long time. You can't expect the 4 team to roll up again and win the World Cup again.
True.
Yes, my point stands. You can't switch the
That might be the best thing I said in the last.
But but then look, we had the same thing with Spain. Spain rolled up with the same team and they got destroyed.
Okay. Let me come to RDS. Talk to me, RDS.
Okay, so just the 2 points. The first thing, I don't quite understand, because everyone was clowning Juju Man for saying that this France team was better and was going to win the World Cup. Is my understanding from people clowning Juju Man in the comments on the panel. But then you follow up by saying that you think Portugal are one of the favorites to win the World Cup. That's something that I don't quite understand.
Well, RDS, we know why he's saying that.
No.
Right,
Don't do that. No. RDS.
I don't quite understand.
No. It's the points that Nick's made, and it's about the history of the World Cup. France, I think, they're playing almost too well. And history has shown that teams that play really well in the groups, they don't end up saying what's up. Wait, what?
No, wait, okay, so your argument that France, Portugal favorites over France is that France are playing too good.
Yeah, bro. That's everyone's argument here.
No. RDS, no. Literally, history has shown. Wait, hold up. RDS, 2010, Germany were bloody amazing. Did they win it? No. 06, Argentina were bloody amazing. Did they win? No. 1982, Brazil. So my thing though is,
okay,
France looking this good and everything. I've seen this story play out before.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Portugal will definitely win. I'm saying that's the way that Brazil looked, the way that Portugal looked. You have to be low key.
But another.
But do you know what's funny? If Portugal find themselves in the final through some Santos Juju and so forth, come back to me. Come back to me.
Well, did you just say come back to you when Qatar were going to make semis minimum?
Huh? Mike, you're breaking up. Mike, you're breaking up. I can't really hear too well. So, Artis, you were
they were the first team eliminated too.
Artis, wait, what you say? I can't hear you. So, Artis, what you say? Continue.
No, it's a fair point, actually. You did predict Qatar for a semi-final, and it is what it is.
For God's sake. Artis, let's just focus on France, man.
He also said Ukraine will make the World Cup, but you know, it is.
But RDS, I don't understand why he HH is saying that they're playing unbelievable football. Like Denmark scored, and then I understand that their performers were good, but they're still conceding goals, guys. They can play better. That's the thing. France can play better. I genuinely believe
I don't think they can play better.
I think they can. I think there's different levels for France to go to.
I think this
Neeks. Okay, no, never mind.
I'm being serious. Yes, I'm being serious. I don't think they can get better than this.
I think that's a different gear. I think they have two.
Let me point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go after RDS.
Ultimately, obviously, it depends on matchup and stuff as well. I did say before, and I was like, I didn't want to see how France played against Denmark because Denmark are a solid team with technical players. It's just that they don't have that cutting edge today, to be honest. So that they were missing up front, but I would still think that they were actually quite dangerous, and they're unlucky to lose. To be honest, I'll just keep it a stack. You know, HH, you know, one of the thing I hate about this group the most. The thing I hate about this group the most is that the team that's getting punked in this group, Tunisia, because they are getting punked in this group. Let's keep it a stack. That's the team, okay, that punked Nigeria in the AFCON. That's the team that's getting punked in this group. The same team that went and knocked out Nigeria in the AFCON.
Ardius, do you know what's even more funny? Sorry, Ardius. I want to quickly make this point. Tunisia during that game against Nigeria, that they only had like 16 players because they were affected by COVID as well.
So they did dud, is what I'm hearing.
They did the ultimate dud.
Damn, bro. Dud got Nigeria.
HH, why does your country do this? Can you explain? Like why does
let me answer for HH. He's not Nigerian. I think he said it on the last the last room I was here. Anyway.
I'm from Alaska.
He's from Uganda, man. He's from Uganda.
No, he's English. He's English. He's from
You want my hello? Actually, sorry, this was in.
Yeah, so yeah, that's part of the painful thing about this. Like, it's the fact that like Nigeria could actually do something in this type of group, and but anyway,
how is Nigeria catching strays?
To be fair, Nigeria would get
from
Argentina,
a Nigerian.
if we're being honest.
RDS, can France?
They would get Argentina if they were in this group.
Okay, thank you. Okay, RDS, can France and would actually beat them? So RDS, can France actually win this World Cup? RDS, wait, hold on. I'm asking RDS a question. RDS, can France? RDS, Red Devil Studio, can France win this World Cup? Realistically speaking.
Yeah, of course they're favorites, man. Like, come on, like it's more so than one of the favorites, more so than Portugal.
Red Devil Studio, he can't get two dubs. That's not how it works.
Okay, but the thing is, if they'll top the group, that's not debatable. They're going to top the group, and they'll end up facing either Argentina.
It's not fair how good they are.
Or Saudi. They're going to punk Argentina or Saudi Arabia to get. Then they're going to face England. England are probably the only. Well, I won't say the only team. I mean, they should be England. But like, I'm not going to give that a definitive because the only thing that I've seen this France team that I'm a little bit concerned about is that right-hand side because Mbappe doesn't track back, and that can be exploited. I know it was when he played for PSG against Manchester United because him and Neymar don't tend to track back. That's maybe the only thing they can exploit. But if England can't do it, then it's going to be in a final. And right now, I can only see Brazil, possibly maybe a Spain, like taking this away from France. And I would probably say more likely Brazil than Spain. So yeah.
Zima, talk to
we
me.
need revenge from 98.
From my thing about you guys' prediction that there's this going on pattern of the World Cup. When was the last time you guys have seen an international team that's as deep in terms of talent to the point where they could bring in quality
It's not
players
fair,
into the
Zima.
team?
It's not fair.
No. When was the last
It's
time?
not
Like
fair,
the players
man.
you guys have
Zima, who cares?
are teams that
That is
can't
not
really
It's not
do that.
fair, bro.
That's no. It is, well, technically.
Zima,
you wanna
this
ask
is a
where these
joke.
French
Winning
players are
two
from,
back
bro.
to back.
Can a guy
It's a joke.
talk without you like being like a running commentary, like hype man?
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. You told me Spain were going to qualify.
Spain had the debt. What are you talking about?
No, they
remember?
didn't. They
Yes,
didn't.
they did.
They did it. Keep it real, bro.
Don't you remember?
Keep it
Don't you
real.
remember?
PK and Ramos
Z-Man,
were starting after the end of
Z-Man.
the, and they were washed by
Z-Man,
Netherlands, bro.
Don't you remember?
The
People
midfield
like
was stacked.
Fabregas, Silva, Mata. They couldn't even get into the team. They were starting for their club size week in, week
No,
out.
you're talking about
Qatar,
you're talking about 2010, bro. I'm talking about like after that World Cup.
2012 was when
No. I'm talking about World Cup specifically.
Wait, hold on. Zeman, can France realistically defend their title? It has not happened since 1962. Let's get to the roots of the matter, man.
Damn.
HH, man. Your boy Mbappe ain't doing any done with this team. I'm sorry, HH.
Yeah, it's not. This is not done.
This
is not done.
In fact, if we're being serious, we should subscribe. We should subtract some points because this is
yes. Take the points away.
No. Mbappe is doing
He
something
was
special.
he was born into a golden
Mbappe
generation.
is doing something special.
It's
He's
crazy,
doing something
Ricardo.
special.
It's crazy.
Zeman, he's doing something
It's
special.
crazy, bro. No, in all honesty, I do think they could run it back, bro. This is peak, because not only in terms of the quality.
This is just colonialism.
What?
They're taking all that African place.
Yeah, that's the problem, bro.
Nix. They represent Eurafrica. They are Eurafrican.
This is like the Berlin Conference where they just split all of Africa and say we take those, you die. This is ridiculous.
To be fair, they're also operating that racial tax.
Eric,
of,
we
certain
got
players
raped,
being born
man.
from Africa, but yeah, but let's be honest, bro. They can run it back, bro. They can run that gauntlet back, and to be honest with you. I see them so far from the performance we've seen. They could dip, but from the performance we've seen, I don't see. I mean, Argentina is starting slow, but I just don't think they have the talent pool in the middle of the park. I think they're going to be more counterattack, and I just don't think they have the weapons. I mean, Lautaro Martinez, that guy got to get benched, bro. This guy's been putting in a horrible
Can I ask a question too?
But yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
I do think they can.
Okay, wait. I want to go around the room. No, I want to go around the room first. So, what's called Rob? Talk to me, Rob. France, talk to me. Do you think that they could do something? And Rob, Netherlands. I'm sorry, I know you're Dutch. Netherlands, they don't impress me, man. Where's Robin? Talk to me.
Well, I do think that France could do something, or they could get very far because they do have the players, they do have the squad there.
Simple, bro. Right
they
to
have
the
a lot
point.
of very good players, but it's just being consistent and performing well. But I do think they could reach like a quarterfinals or semifinals quite easily because of the amount of quality players they have, and they have performed pretty well so far. So I do think they could do something, but only have to keep performing like this, have to keep being consistent, I would say.
Okay. Delta, France. Keep it brief. Brief
Killian, man.
and snappy.
Keep it brief. He said keep it brief.
Hey, watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth.
Keep it brief.
Okay,
No,
hold on. Okay, let's not have beef here. Delta, talk to me.
Fucking ass, dude. Okay,
keep it beef.
I thought we were on the same side. USA.
Wait, hold on, Delta,
USA.
just
Okay, anyways, the Lin, man, Kylian Mbappe. Look, people were saying he was going to flop this World Cup because of what happened at the Euros, HH. I remember that. I remember all the tweets. I remember all the
people had his outs for him.
Never happened.
Haters.
It didn't happen.
I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those.
That's lies.
Yeah. But you know what?
Everyone was writing his downfall, which is why this is a dud based on the abuse he received.
It is what
Why
it
didn't
is.
his downfall?
You know what I find so impressive, HH? After 9 games, he scored 7 goals in the World Cup. That is, HH, you could average more than a goal per game. That is impressive, especially at a World Cup. Because HH, the biggest prize you can win is the World Cup. It's not like the Champions League, right? It's not after every year. It's after 4 years. And for him,
and also the thing is that Delta, he's scoring critical goals when his team needs him, when they're down. Because remember, they were behind twice against Argentina, and he always comes up and says what's up, and he always makes the difference.
And what's he done today? It was 1-1. France need that goal to qualify, and bam, dude, this kid, man. I mean, HH, if he wins this World Cup, I know you're talking about an uncomfortable conversation, you know, with the Messi and Ronaldo, and look, set two dubs, man. I mean, not many players in history, HH, have won 2 World Cups being pivotal, like being the core of that winning team. Because so far he's been that core. He was very important for that 2018 run, and if he's important again, not like I like how you mentioned Messi, by the way, when you were talking about if he won the World Cup, he's got to be vital.
He's got to be key. You've got to be key.
If he's this is what people don't understand. If he was key for both World Cup runs. That hasn't happened since, I don't know, when was the last, since Pele maybe?
Put some respect on Griezmann, by the way.
Yeah. Well, look, Griezmann, okay, I was surprised. I was surprised about Griezmann, man. I thought this guy was finished.
Good.
This guy was done.
He's played well. He's played well. I don't know. Griezmann's played well. He's played well.
Yeah.
The side chick is becoming the wife.
Wait, hold on. You can't call him a side chick
He's becoming
anymore.
a wife. He's becoming a wife.
Wait, don't let France get to the final and Griezmann drops another man of the match performance in the final. Because I swear
he wasn't man of the match.
He was.
He was. He got one.
No, Ricardo. I decide who's man of the match, not
we don't
the
care.
officials.
Respectfully, we don't care what you
Okay.
think.
So who was the man of the match?
I do.
Who was it?
Pogba.
And what did Conte do in that final, by the way, HH?
He was ill.
Carried by Pogba.
Bro, he got poisoned. He got poisoned.
Stomach pain.
The moment took over, man.
Yeah, he got diarrhea.
And guess who poisoned him?
He had a diarrhea or something.
R9?
Revenge for 98. What's it called? Barra, talk to me real quick. France, and then I'll come to Jamal. Real quick. Jamal, France, talk to me.
Yeah, man. First, I want to say Juju, man, was having a disaster class, man. He was worse than Mount.
Yeah.
I think it was the
Look, come on, don't talk about Mount, man.
No, it wasn't a disaster class.
It was.
Next week we will see. We will see next week.
It was some horrible takes, like
less
back
stress resistant than Mason Mount, bro.
Jamal,
leave Mason Mount out of your mouth, man.
It was like
wait, Jamal, before Eric, please don't tell me that.
Yes, yeah, you heard me. Yeah, you heard me. Move on.
Are you defending Mount? Did you watch yesterday game, bro?
Chelsea fans been defending Jamal. Chelsea fans been defending.
I'm not defending Mount. Just why are you mentioning Mounts? That's what I'm wondering.
No, Eric. So you're defending him after that disaster class against
I
USA?
didn't defend him.
Okay, but I agree that the guy was garbage against
On the topic
USA.
of Chelsea players, why have they all flopped this World Cup?
Jamal, France.
RDS, things are happening.
Jamal, France. I'll start meeting guys if you don't worry. Jamal, talk about France.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I also want to say, Nick, I'm taking away your Trinidadian passport, yeah, man. You're not Trinidadian.
Whoa!
Why? Jamal, why?
From Tobago.
The Messi hate is real. That's all I'm saying. The Messi hate is real. But yeah, man,
Yasser was doing the same thing,
man.
Jamaicans
I'm
a peaceful guy, Delta. I'm a peaceful guy.
Argentina.
I love everyone. Man. I love
Wait, Jamal.
Yeah, France.
Man.
Richie, these guys look good, man. But I'm not gonna be reactionary and say they're gonna win it. But I mean, on the wings, Dembele and Kylian, these guys are dynamic, man. I mean, did you see your boy today? You know they call this guy the Vava Voom Theo Walcott. I mean, the disrespect. Yeah, they call him the Vava Voom Theo Walcott.
No. I will not have that crap against a Walker when I have
man. They call him the kick and run merchant. I mean, did you see his skill today? But yeah, man, I just want to say, if France cannot win the World Cup because there's too much narratives. There's the Giroud narrative. Are you ready for that?
Oh, no.
There's the Mbappe. and then if he comes top scorer as well, and in this tournament, there's the Kylian narrative. I know you're ready for that one. And Griezmann, man. I mean, bro, we hate on this guy, but he's actually playing good in the number 10 role.
He is.
But I don't think they could win it, man. I'm with you. The World Cup winners is how the path takes you. Is not how you start, but it's how you end. So yeah, man. But right now, France are looking good.
So okay, do you have a pick to win the World Cup, or you're still waiting to see the knockouts?
I'm waiting, but if you have to push me, I might say the guys in yellow.
Without Neymar, can they do without Neymar?
No, he's coming back after the group stage.
That ankle looks nasty. That ankle looks very swollen.
They have a Charleston.
What did you say last time? Have hope.
They got their own R9 again, bro.
Yeah, man. But I will say, I know what you're trying to do with Portugal. You're trying to jinx him. It's not gonna work.
Okay.
Portugal are not slipping that World Cup.
Jamal,
I know what you're trying to do.
Okay, guys.
If Portugal win the World Cup, we're finished. I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah.
Ricardo, I have one-way tickets to Nepal. I told you, I've already spoken to
I'm coming with you.
Because very quickly,
come on down, man. I think there are 2 or 3 spaces. So come on, but you have to shave your head. You have to go full ball.
I'll shave my eyebrows.
But very quickly. Yeah, I want to say, I think you can live with Messi winning the World Cup because at the end of the day, you respect Messi as a footballer. But I think you can live in a world if Cristiano wins it. Because I know it would actually not do his stream if Portugal win the World Cup, man. I know.
No, I take over the channel.
Hey, I have two comments. Like with France, I think it depends with. Like they go as far as Dembele and Mbappe go, because the one thing that I see in this French team is like Dembele and Mbappe can take one-on-one players. So
and Griezmann, okay,
and
let's be respectful. Or because he's white. So
and then the other thing too, like with Spain, like if they eliminate Germany tomorrow, is it crazy?
Wait, we're getting a hold on. We're getting there. Hold on, that's the next topic. We're getting there. Don't jump ahead.
Hey, Change, can I go first? Because I gotta bounce.
Okay. Let me just hit this debate and then I'll come to you. So, where we are right now, oh yeah, we already had that. So, English Talents FC. Lelsa, congrats on your 0-0 win, you bum-ass clown. Hashtag Iran will humble you, you stupid,
I can't wait,
idiotic
man.
clown. Do you want to respond to this insult?
Yeah. Dude, I literally threw my phone out the window because I was so livid. I was like, come on. I didn't expect us to outplay England that bad. I mean,
bro, when you have
McKennie,
in the middle of the park, bro.
Giannis
moves.
No, America played well. America played well.
And
Weston McKennie just doesn't know how to shoot from 2 yards out.
If we just had that
he's
finisher,
better than
like,
every single English midfielder.
Let me tell you this, HH, if we had a Josie Altidore, right?
Yeah.
If we had that big Lukaku type striker, you know, like the BBC type striker, you know, he's big.
Hey, whoa.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
This is a children-friendly channel.
If we had that, England was gonna get the sheets clapped one by one.
That's a
red.
That's
a red.
Hey, it's the rain. The rain, you know.
There you go. So that's a straight red.
My man could have said anything else.
That's not to you, but so what's it called? Mr. Elijah Movie. Is it true that Lucas Hernandez wants to retire?
Yes.
I heard about that.
Why?
Yes.
Why
Is it because of injuries?
Yeah, because his injury not a whole year and
retire from France.
Yeah.
No,
he has an ACL. HH.
He's only 26.
Yeah.
I don't think it's his first ACL tear too.
No, he had multiple. That's the thing. He had multiple like season-ending injuries.
Wait. He hasn't won the UCL, has he? No.
No.
No,
with Bayern. No.
He was with Bayern Munich.
No.
Was he?
No. I
thought it was at Atleti at that time, right?
I don't know.
Is he retiring from football? Or is it just?
Yeah, he was retiring from football.
Yeah, I think football.
That's crazy. He's young. That's crazy.
Sorry, hold on. So Gatlock says France breaking the World Cup cause could be November tax. No,
yeah,
don't do that for Mbappe.
Yeah, that could be true.
Give Mbappe his dub. Give Mbappe his flowers.
Oh,
give Mbappe his
is this an asterisk if they win it?
That is a fair point.
Might have to.
No. There is a narrative because, like, we say, for example, we say COVID CCL. We say, like HH says, like Chelsea doesn't win is because like there's no away goals. So there is an argument that if Mbappe.
So are we saying winter tax?
Are
we saying Christmas tax?
Are we saying Christmas tax, man?
No one not. This World Cup is clean on unless Cristiano wins it. Then I'll add every tax. Then, bro, I'll put in every asterisk you want and so forth.
Well, Lucas Hernandez does have a Champions League with Bayern.
Oh wow,
that's Sunday League merchant.
I think you might need therapy for how much you hate Ronaldo, bro.
Bro, guys, I told you, like, guys, I'm never gonna know. Like, it's not
wait,
happening.
We know this. We know this.
Wait. When Todd B signs him in January, then what?
He's not signing. He's not signing. Like,
I beg.
No. And guys,
Like,
no, because he doesn't.
Winner, CR7.
But he hasn't signed. This is my narrative. That's my narrative. He doesn't have a club right now. I can see it. So he wins the World Cup with Portugal. He retires.
He will. He might.
So you just remember that when he doesn't have a club, no top club will want to sign a 38-year-old. He wins the World Cup. All right, peace, deuces, I'm out. Ahmad Faidi, man. I watched the France game in the stadium. Hey, nice one. Send pics to my Twitter DM, man. I also need to speak to Elias as well. Mbappe is that dude. It was a great experience watching that performance, and France looked good. Back to back.
Be careful with what you say.
Guys are hype, man.
Yeah,
Okay, send me football pictures in my Twitter direct message, please.
Ronaldo, bro.
Snapchat him.
All right. I'm not gonna read that out. I'm not gonna read that out. So
Wait, let me see that. Don't really. Let me see it. What is it?
I mean, what is this? What is this? Talent FC, man. Eric, how old are you? Pele is a fictional character that can act on made to promote football. He played barefoot when opponents were in wars and no video proof. Eric, do you want to respond to this clown? Eric, do you want to respond to this clown?
Yeah, so you're a clown, like you said.
My man says he's a fictional character.
Okay, let me no. So Eric, let me just meet this clown known as Z-Man. So continue, Eric. Yeah.
Yeah, look, no one knows my age. I'm however old you think I am.
You look 16. You look 16.
Oh yeah, I'm 16. Okay, so I'm 16.
Okay.
Look, this dude.
I look 14.
Yeah, you definitely look 14. Yeah.
Eric,
Pele...
I don't like that face you just made, bro. Just watch yourself or continue.
Is that who's James and Mount in the picture?
Eric.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's James and Mount. Yeah, look, for me, you can't disrespect Pele.
No comment.
All these strange football hipsters telling me about black and white tax. Like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Nigel Cardoso called Mbappe miss. Guys, it's happened. It is what it is. He has his World Cup. He's moved on. He's moved on. Artist, I'm sorry, he's moved on.
Yeah, I agree. He's not going to do that.
No way is he going to do that.
PSG also, what's with you and Sarah? Look, I have no idea. God, look, I have no idea. Hence why he got it's.
There was a lot of stuff that he was
saying. No, look, like the guy is just a very look. Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but he says he lives in Louisiana, so all right. I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say anything. So, shout out to Louisiana. Cool place. Are there crocodiles there? So,
it's a dump Double H the place.
Okay, judgment. I was okay. So let's not talk about Spain against Germany.
Hitler.
Whoa.
What's wrong with that? Guys, okay. Let me reiterate again. Kids, watch the show. Easy with what you're saying, please, guys. Now, I was trying to do the math. Can Germany go through with a draw?
And this is the group one.
Yeah, technically, yeah, they can. If
Japan lose. Japan are on 3 points.
If Japan lose, Japan lose.
Or how many points does Germany have?
If Japan tie,
one,
and Spain lose their last game, then Spain will be eliminated.
Like, it's almost impossible. Like, it's not impossible.
That would mean Germany would have to win.
If Germany lose, can they still go through?
No.
If they win their last game,
they're out.
They're out. Yeah, the last game.
Okay. If Japan lose to Costa Rica.
Which isn't happening.
Yeah, they're still.
No. But let me just create a scenario. Like, if Japan loses to Costa Rica, Germany. Wait. Hold on. Let me just. Okay, just chill. If Costa Rica beats Japan, Germany lose to Spain, but Germany then beats Costa Rica.
Hey, you know how that sounds? That sounds like
it. We've seen
you're right. Hold on. Okay, Nix. What does that Nix?
If Costa Rica beat Japan, they'll have 3 points. Germany beat Costa Rica, Germany will have 3 points. Japan lose their next 2 games, 3 teams will have 3 points.
Yeah.
Costa Rica will have
Wow.
a goal difference, and it becomes between Germany.
But Nick,
So,
what's the probability of that?
no.
Everything has to go your way.
No. But as I said again, people said, "Oh, if Germany lose their ass." No, it depends on the Japan results. Now, if Japan draw or win, then Germany lose, then they're out.
Man, Japan got an enemy on their side.
No,
man.
if Germany loses, it's over, man.
Japan is come on,
Eric.
Eric.
No, Eric. If Germany lose but Costa Rica win,
But hey,
wait, one at a time. Nick, one at a time.
Japan played Costa Rica first, so we already know.
It's the morning game. Basically, we'll know. And let's be real, Japan should beat Costa Rica. But you never know.
Nick, is that the first game tomorrow?
Yes, it's the first game. First game.
I'm waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning. I have not waken up for the 4 a.m.
Wow.
This one I am coming.
No, guys, let me level with you guys. Wait, the schedule was never like this.
It's
mistaken.
It's crazy.
That's right.
Okay, so I think before, was it 3 games or 2 games a day?
3 games.
Yeah, this is crazy.
No,
And also,
time zone tax.
do you know what makes it worse? Do you know what makes it worse? Because of the added on time. There's
Yes.
hardly anything.
Yes,
Because
it is.
basically what I have to do is that I think goes, I'm going to do the thumbnail. By the time I've uploaded my thing, so they have the lineups for the next episode. Like, whoa, give me minutes.
I watched the game. The game finished. Quickly jump in the shower. You come out. You miss the start of the next game.
Yeah,
basically.
it's real.
That's true.
No. Basically, Tuesday is when it will now be like 3 p.m.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
GMT, that the things are. But this 4 game
Because
thing has
games
been.
are playing at the same time. No, the thing is, in past World Cups, like think about it. Last World Cup was 14th of June to 15th of July. So there was really a 1-1 increment between like the stuff. But this time it started on the 20th and it's ending on the 18th. It's literally lower than a month. So they're literally
And also, do you know why that says? Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
they want to give guys like a week of Christmas. That's why because of Christmas.
It's gonna be
Because of
worse.
Christmas.
Okay, so the last game is on the
Is on December 8th, 19th.
Yeah, 18.
18th, December
No,
18th.
And the
the
fact that
next
club
World Cup
football
is
ended a
beautiful,
week
man.
before.
Wow, really? 18?
Yeah.
No, and also I think someone actually raised this point in one of the lives. It says expect a lot of like muscle injuries and thigh strains. There has to, because like
They already have
the frequency of the games is crazy, you know. Oh, okay. Look, so guys, Spain, Germany. I mean,
Germany
can
out,
Germany
man.
do something crazy? Can Germany get
like
out?
it.
Okay, wait, let me
I
come
wanna
to
talk
Yassi.
about
Yassi, talk to me.
this.
Yassi, talk to
Actually,
me. Germany, can
Ricardo
Germany
needs
get
to
out?
go. Ricardo needs to go.
Oh,
So,
sorry,
yeah.
Ricardo.
Thank you, yes, here. Man, I think Germany are out. How many teams have been eliminated so far? Just Qatar, right?
Relax.
Only Qatar.
Only Qatar. So you're gonna tell me in Big 2022, Germany is gonna be the next team? Hey man, look, I don't know, man. If Rudiger does that, if Rudiger does that clown run, they're not serious. They deserve to get bounced.
I genuinely think that's his default run, bro. I don't.
Yes, he wasn't clowning the dude. It was just he's weird like that. He's weird like that.
He's just a little bit slow, bro.
Let me find
Guy is so weird. that
Hold on,
people
Ricardo.
simply-
I like Musiala. I really like him as a player, but don't tell me Pedri and Gavi are gonna put another clinic on this national team, bro. They can't, like, Germany. If they have any self-respect, they can't lose this game because you're not getting bounced out
the issue is that it's a bad match for Germany, man. That's the
no,
thing.
for sure. But what do you always say? What are those 3 magical letters you always say?
Get
So
Get it done.
it's against the wall when the odds are not in your favor. Germany's gonna show what they do best. I mean, they are football heritage. They are probably statistically the most consistent team in World Cup.
Yes.
How do you say get in Germany? How do you say? 9? Is it?
Okay, relax.
Widenhausen.
Don't try.
The only inconsistency I'm finding here is these guys are gonna get pumped back-to-back group stages, and that's gonna be sad, man. I'm telling you, this is Muller's last World Cup, and I kind of want to see him get bounced off for all the shit he's been talking about.
Wait, Ricardo. Does anybody remember? I think it was before 2018. HH actually put a curse on Muller because he said he was going to break Kloser's record.
Yeah, he did.
Too late.
Muller.
Oh no, look, that happened. No, Bob Ricardo. So you're saying that Germany have no chance?
I got them. The most I can give them is a tie. I don't think.
Did you know? So I actually the results in my head. I am saying 2-2.
I've got a draw as well.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I think?
Japan will beat Costa Rica, and Germany's gonna go out anyway with it.
Yeah, my thing is that okay. Look, we obviously a lot of us are saying, well, majority of us are saying that Spain is probably the best team in the World Cup right now because they curb stomped Costa Rica 7-0. But the reality is, when we look at the Spanish team, they'll dominate possession because they always do. But defensively, you got to ask some questions, and also they're extremely wasteful because they don't have a prolific goal scorer. But they're so good at creating so many chances they can actually overlook the amount of times they miss. It's just gonna be one of those games where Spain is gonna have to, they're gonna have to try. But Spain, I think they definitely have the capacity. They're gonna be running on high hopes. We're gonna have to see how this German team reacts to the pressure. And I personally think Spain. I can see a tie, but I will bank on, based on what we've seen, that Spain's gonna win this game. They're gonna win.
Is Sane fit? Sorry, is Sane fit?
Yeah, no, I think he's fit. Although he might start.
I'm going to feeling
how
that.
much possession do you think Spain will have? Because Germany actually possession team as well.
I'll say honestly, I think Spain are the best when it comes to retaining possession.
Yeah,
so
no one's gonna.
I'll probably go 65%. They'll have around.
What's it called?
But anyways, I got to fly, guys.
Yeah.
Peace up, go for it.
Peace out, man.
Z-Man, talk to me.
Yeah. So when it comes to Spain, I'm more interested in like how Luis Enrique is going to set up because I don't know if he's going to use an Azpilicueta for this type of game. He usually likes rotating his fullbacks depending on the opposition they're facing. Even though Azpilicueta has been a starter at the Euros and he has started as a starter, I could see him starting at Carvajal just to give him speed and creativity up front as well. And listen, man, I generally the midfield. I think Spain are going to win the midfield. I think Germany's best hope is going to be the counterattack, and it is true. Their defense isn't necessarily the best, but then you also look at Rodri is going to be starting as a center back, which is kind of like Luis Enrique and his madness. So he's going to be starting Rodri as a center back, and with Laporta, I think that's going to be his center back partnership, and I feel like just in terms of that, you could get at them, but then I feel like their attack has been, they have dynamic wingers, and they do have their forward line. I think it's it's rocking all cylinders, and I just feel like in terms of what they have, that German defense, that's something that's going to cause problems, bro. That German defense could easily be got at. So
it's a trash.
They're gonna get their chances, but it's a matter of which player shows up for the front line.
But do you see any scenario? Do you see any scenario where Germany can win?
Yeah, I could see that. The only problem is none of their forwards are necessarily that clinical.
Zeman, he can't play Havertz.
No,
Eric, I know that you're a hardcore
is.
Chelsea fan. Havertz can't start that game.
I could see him playing now, and then they're gonna have to play in more so the counter football. If they could speed up and blitz Spain in transitions, I think they're gonna do that. But I also do think that Hansi Flick is probably gonna target Sergio Busquets. If anything, he's probably gonna set a midfielder or one of the central forwards to target Sergio Busquets like he's done before. But at the same time, I feel like they have enough distributors and controllers for that not to be as effective against Spain. So I could see them getting a draw, but I generally don't believe that they're going to get a win.
Yeah, let me speak on Germany.
Okay. Let me come on Cole, who is half German apparently. So Cole.
No, I'm a Bundesliga fan.
But you told me you were half German, half Ghanaian.
No, I'm Ghanaian, but I'm Bundesliga.
And Cole, let me just say to you right now, Cole, don't you dare embarrass Africa and lose to Uruguay again. Cole, don't you let Carlos Suarez score on you again, bro. Don't embarrass the continent.
We might embarrass against South Korea,
Cole,
I can't wait.
Don't lose to South Korea. Cole, don't lose to South Korea. Also, no, I don't care. Cole, why did he slip?
I have no idea. Is that some John curse? I call it that some John curse.
No, Cole, as well, Cole.
Is that some John curse?
No, Cole. You've made it 3-2. You pick the ball up and you run to the center circle. Cole, why is your man doing a suit and celebrating and wasting time?
Bro, I have no idea. Those players are bang average HH. Like I'm telling you.
He's happy to be there.
Just happy to be there. Like I don't know what he's thinking.
Cole beat South Korea, and now we can talk.
Let him celebrate.
He got what?
Yeah.
Let him celebrate. He scored a goal in the World Cup. Let him celebrate. I get
Igal,
it.
you've just made it 3-2.
Nah,
What are you doing?
It's just 3-2. What are you doing, bro?
Take the
It's
ball
more
to the center
time on the.
circle.
Look,
Listen,
yeah.
listen, there's nothing wrong with just doing a quick little soo and then run.
No, Igal, no, that's it. Said no, Igal. Igal. Did you know how bad it was? Igal, let me tell you how bad it was. He was the only person celebrating. All the other Ghanaians were running.
All the other Ghanaians were not even celebrating.
He ran by himself, did by himself. Nobody was around him. Because what's this guy doing?
What is that doing?
Even the fans weren't celebrating. It was like, come on, go get back.
Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional.
Even his form for the suit was
wait, hold on. Sorry, Igal.
It's a one in a lifetime moment. Let the guy enjoy himself.
But now he's
Igal, sorry. And that is why, if that's the issue, then you're wasting your time being here. Because this is a competition. You've just made it 3-2. So if you're saying that, oh my gosh, I scored a goal and everything, then don't be on my team. We are here to win a game. And here to we're not here just to like be cast.
If you scored, are you telling me you're not doing the suit in front of Ronaldo?
Z-Man, if I scored a goal to make it 3-2, I'm taking that ball to the center circle.
Center circle. To be honest, that's me too, yo.
Wait, hold on. Z-Man. So I'm Eagle.
I agree with you that it is wasting time, but at the end of the day, Ghana have themselves to blame. You guys played like crap for the first 60 minutes of the game. You should have played.
I agree.
Should have played better.
I agree.
At the beginning. Because he scored a goal and this is his moment, he's gonna enjoy it. He doesn't care.
No, Miguel, no.
But they're banging at these men, bro. These men.
At that moment in time, sometimes when you do something and you're so hyped up, you forget where you are and you just say to yourself, I scored a goal in the World Cup.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm celebrating.
It's a mentality, Igal.
Mentality. His mind wasn't even in the right place.
No, but Igal. Igal. That shows. Igal. That shows.
You're unprofessional.
Wait, hold up, Igal. Not even professional. Igal shows that you're not a team player. You're just thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about the team. If you're thinking about the team, you're just thinking that let's get this goal. I want to get this goal.
Let's get it straight to the.
So your thing was like because again, near the end of the game, that guy took like a shot from like 20. I said, wait, because he was trying to glory hunt, because he wanted to be a hero. So we've been there. Look,
I'm gonna do the Macarena
triggered because of Ghana.
I'm gonna do the Macarena. Bro.
Yes, hold up. Spain, Germany. Talk to me.
Yeah, I really trust in Hansi Flick. I know he's not going to embarrass himself tomorrow. This is my coach. This is my man. I believe in him. I know he's gonna do something really special. I really want him to play Fulkrug and Gnabry as the two strikers. And then
so you're saying Havertz should be benched.
Yeah, Havertz should be benched, and then you play Gundogan. You need Gundogan, Kimmich, and also you play this guy. I want you to drop Schlotterbeck because he's awful, and I strongly believe they need a. David Rom is a liability too. So
no, but you know what people are saying? People are saying that now this is a huge debate. Sule is not a right back; he's a centre back. Do you put Kimmich back at right back, or do you lose a lot of what he brings in the midfield? Because then you say to yourself that how much spin or a passing team are they going to really put a lot of pressure on you on those flanks? That's the issue. So,
I think it makes sense because Hansi Flick used Kimmich, even when he was coaching Bayern, he used Kimmich as a right back, and we won that game 7-2. So I don't see why he would not put Kimmich as a right back.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Call. Hold on, give me a second. You're saying he played who?
He played Kimmich as a right back when he started the game. Kimmich was playing right back against Barcelona,
and that's your reason for 7-2. Bayern and Germany are different, right?
I know Bayern and Germany are different, but what I'm saying is Kimmich can do a job as a right back. You get what I'm trying to say? He's not bad, but he can do a job at right back. I prefer that.
Give me a score. What score are you saying with this game?
I want to jinx Spain. I'm gonna say Spain 8,
Cool.
Germany 0.
Okay, Gatlock. Cool.
You know
It
how
doesn't work
Jinx
like that.
Spain 8, Germany 0. Spain 8,
This
Germany
dude
0.
is
Core,
lost.
you don't start out with
No.
I'm gonna
Ziman,
jinx Spain.
Ziman, he's lost. Ziman is lost.
Let's just
Okay. Let me come to Gatlock and then I'll come to you, Igal. Gatlock, then Igal. Gatlock, talk to me. Spain,
Okay.
Germany.
It's looking peak for Germany, man, because they're just repeating what they did in 2018.
Wait. Gatlock, are you in the Matrix?
What?
Wait, I'm hearing some static. Okay, sorry, continue. Okay, that thing was from Core. Continue.
Okay. As I was saying, bro, it's very hard to see Germany win this because the thing is, Hansi Flick has to make a lot of changes, man. Because you see, that game against Japan was a no-lose game. They at least draw. The fact that they lost that game, and you guys are saying 2-2, bro. Like, they've not scored a goal from open play. Germany, in that they had chances, but they didn't just put it into the net. And the thing is, he has to start either Mukoko or Fulkrug, the other guy. Whatever his name is, that guy. So you start one of them as you need a striker because he should have. I'm looking at that game against Japan and he had chances and you should have finished it there. Like, Germany are paying for not taking Japan more seriously because now they're playing against Spain. The thing is, of course, Spain are going to win 7-0 again. Luckily for Germany, their last game is Costa Rica. They need a result here and make sure they do their job against Costa Rica. It's hard to see it. Now, Ricardo said that he sees Spain getting like 65%. It depends on what it look. It literally depends on the lineup. I can't really predict this game until I see that lineup. He has to start Adam Mukoko or the other guy up front. You see, if he wants to play Havertz, play him behind Mukoko on like a 4-2-3-1 behind him there. Muller has to be dropped. Okay, it's obvious he has no more goals for Germany in his pockets. He doesn't. Muller has to be dropped. Sane needs to come in. Gnabry, Sane, Musiala, Mukoko, or that needs to be different. If you want to put Kimmich at the right back, then maybe Gundogan and Goretzka in the midfield, probably. But Kimmich and Goretzka are the ones that are from Bayern. They have the chemistry between both of them. I don't know which other right back those guys have. There's that coach staff guy from Southampton as a centre back.
Oh, Bella Kopcha.
Yeah, that guy.
Bro. He should start.
They can play him there as well, because the thing is, Germany they need to change everything. And Neuer, you need to understand, bro, that you ain't how old is he? The guy is a grandpa right now.
He's getting there, man. He's getting there. So what score are you saying? What score are you saying?
I look. I can't predict the score because I don't know how much Flick is going to change that squad from the first game to this game. I don't see a high scoring game.
Give a score. Just give me a damn score.
Honestly,
no, not honestly. Lie to me.
Relax. Yasir's talk has gotten to me. Let's be honest. 2-1. I see a 2-1. Either or maybe a 3-2 to one of them.
No.
To one of them?
It doesn't work like that. To who? You can't say, 2-1 to someone. Who 2-1 to who?
It's like a crystal ball of seeing the future. I see the score line.
No. Gatlock, it doesn't work that way, Gatlock. 2-1 and 3-2 to who? Don't sit on the fence. Just give it take.
I think it could be a win for either one or a draw. How about that?
All right. Maybe 2-1 or maybe 3-2 to Germany. Hopefully.
Oh wow! Okay, that's a take. Igal, talk to me, man, and then I'll come to you next.
Fan, bro. I think he's a Bayern fan. I figured it out.
Listen, I need Germany to win this game because I need to see Germany-Brazil rematch in the knockouts. I need that.
Nobody needs to see that. Bro.
I need that. Reason being, I want Germany, if they're gonna get humiliated, I need to see them get humiliated in the right way. Not I feel like Germany have to get something from this game, and Japan at this moment in the truly they're gonna top this group. Call it crazy.
Top the group.
Call it crazy. Japan win their game.
Then they have to play Spain.
Japan win their game tomorrow. Spain lose to Germany, and Japan end up topping the group. That's my theory. And the reason being, I want to see a situation.
Wait, no. Sorry, it got stop right there. Remember, it's goal difference. So let's say Spain lose, but then Spain. So you're saying that Spain wouldn't beat Japan in the final game?
Japan beat Costa Rica 9-0.
Okay, no. This is my thing. Germany topped the group. Japan finished.
Wait, whoa, hold up. Wait. So Spain don't come through the group. Okay,
Listen to what I'm doing. Okay. Somehow Germany turned things around. Their pragmatic self finds a way to get a result versus Spain. The way they do it, they're gonna grind it out, and it's gonna be a terrible, ugly game. Spain try to do all the tiki-taka stuff, all the possession, but it's not going nowhere because they're placing.
But they don't do tiki-taka. They're not.
Bro, let him land.
Let him land.
He's painting a picture.
So this is my picture. Japan, their 3 points. Their 3 points and their 3 points that they already have in their bag. They only get 1 more point for the rest of the tournament. And Costa Rica somehow nick a draw. Germany beat both Costa Rica and Spain finished third by getting a result versus Japan.
Wait, Ego.
The reason why, purely, you can call it agendas, you can call it whatever. At the beginning of the tournament, I had Germany getting out of this group and topping the group. I still think they have it in them. They need to turn it around, though. This is the game that they can turn it around. If they get a result versus Spain, it can be the catalyst to help them top the group. This group can be busted wide open with 1 result.
Egal, Spain are cooking Germany, man.
I hope you're not jinxing us, man. I hope you're not jinxing.
No.
Wait, hold on. Egal, have you seen Spain play?
Yes.
Have you seen Germany play?
Well. It's not even that. It's not Germany topping it. It's like.
See, I need an apology.
Costa Rica. Let's be honest. Do we know what level Costa Rica is at?
I do.
No. And also, Egal, if you look at previous meetings, Spain has had Germany's number for quite a few meetings now.
I think that's because of their possession, man.
This tournament doesn't care about history. France
Germany can't be Spain.
It kind of does.
No.
They made up at the World Cup as well as the Euros.
Egal, the issue though is that, first of all, Spain had Germany's number when Germany were actually good. Now, Spain are still not good, and this is probably one of the worst Germany teams I've seen, maybe since 2004, since they had the team back in 2004, Euro 2004. So Germany are not good. Remember, okay, these are the guys who lost to England at the Euros, and we still finished the bottom of their World Cup group. So this is Germany in a bad space, who just coming off losing to Japan. Now, we know Germany will be Germany, but the odds are not in their favor.
The odds might not be in their favor, but you also have to realize that you had Timo Werner, who's been out, who's one of their top goal scorers. Leroy Sané, who's been out, who's one of the top goal scorers in qualifiers. All he really needs to do is find some tweaks, because the way they played in the last game, the way they set up tactically in the last game with the players that he had from the beginning was not good enough. I'm hoping that he makes changes, and that's what changes. I'm basing it off changes. If he goes with the same team, I'm expecting Spain to win, and everything that I just said goes out the window. But if he does make the change and he brings in a Leroy Sané and he somehow gets Müller out of this team, then I would expect a different result. And I think Germany need to have negative tactics in this game in order to get the result.
Yeah, but Hansi Flick is not a negative manager, though. That's the only problem. He's very.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me come to Nick. Yes, Nick, talk to me, Nick.
I can't see. I mean, I can see how Germany win the game. I don't rate Spain that highly, to be honest. I don't. They don't have. It sounds silly, innit? They beat Costa Rica 7-0, but they don't have a goal scorer. And
they scored 7 though.
I know. I said
Costa Rica. It's Costa Rica, man.
Yeah, but I did say, obviously, you know, Yasser tried to drop the Spain gonna go out in the group stage. I was like, I think the amount of possession they keep is good enough to get results. It'll be sometimes might be difficult to watch because they're missing chance after chance, but it'll be good enough to get results. But I can see a way that Germany, with their pace in out wide, they can trouble them. Everything leans towards a Spain win, but it can't. Surely Germany is going to lose. Going to go out with a whimper like that? Really?
Yeah, football is not that simple. Yeah,
it's not even just the simple part. It's like Germany must have something about them, surely.
Yeah,
I mean, the only reason we expect Germany to finish top is because they have a good team on paper. Let's be real.
I never expected them to finish. I had them finishing second of the group in the first place. But
let it be known from the beginning. I always said Spain, Japan, and people attacked me. I said that Spain would top it and Japan would come
no one
second.
attacked you. Why are you always exaggerating?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
They DM'd him harassment, bro.
and Nick, the thing is, bro, who are the European champions? You know they are missing from this tournament, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same pattern of 2018, man. Italy and Germany.
Sorry, what happened with Germany?
Italy didn't qualify. Germany got knocked out of the groups.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But anyway, what would the
blame it on Italy, man?
So what I'm saying is, I think Germany they can't be so weak and milly to say, oh, we're going to lose our first 2 games and just basically throw in a towel. I think they're going to get a draw out of this. I think they'll get a draw, a 1-1 or a 2-2, but they'll still go out because Japan will beat Costa Rica before Germany even play. Germany get a draw, which means Japan will have 6, Spain will have 4, Germany 1, Costa Rica none. Spain beat Costa Rica in the last game, and Germany can't qualify. So I think they get a draw tomorrow, but Germany still.
Wait, no. You mean Germany beats Costa Rica?
No, sorry, Spain beat Japan in the last game.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll be 9-6, 4-0, something like that.
Can we factor in that, like, yes, as good as Spain looked versus Costa Rica, football, things can change in this 1 game. Right now, we look at Argentina. We look at the Argentina group. Poland are top that group. After game week 1,
that's crazy.
If I told you Poland would be top that group coming into game week 3, you would have told me you're crazy. So to say Germany can't get a result for Spain is ridiculous. It's not. They can get a result.
Definitely.
Is it probable? Probably not. Because right now Spain look like the better team. But football is a humbling sport, and 1 result can change this whole group around. And to say that it doesn't make sense that Japan can still get knocked out or Japan can top the group, anything can happen. The group is still wide open.
It is open.
Okay. Let me come to Eric. Talk to me, and then I'll come to Yasir.
Yeah, look, for me, I really like what the girl said about Japan. I told them, where's it? Okay, still here. I told Red RDS this not that long ago about Japan. Japan are a good team, and I'm not saying they'll top the group, but they have a chance. I think they can get a draw against Spain. I really do.
I need them to top the group. Give Brazil an easy run.
Yeah.
Eric,
they'll
I would
definitely
need to
be.
see that receipt, by the way.
No, just check. No, you can check the stream.
A lot of people be saying they told me this.
Let him land.
I remember talking about the players in the team that's RDS can't. He doesn't know any the players in the team, but they're still a good team because he mentioned the comments earlier. But I think Japan will beat Costa Rica. What Nick said, I think that's correct. Germany might get a draw against Spain, but I have a feeling that Germany are going to get embarrassed. I just have this sneaky feeling. Spain might just humiliate them.
I think it's going to be bad, Eric. I think it's going
to be bad. It might be like a 3-0. I'm not even... it's
Eric,
difficult.
I'm thinking resurrection.
Eric, man.
Guys, come on. This is Germany, man. Germany, come on, bro.
No,
Eric, they can't go out like this, man.
They can again. Look, Germany are not a good team, man. They don't have any kind of they don't have a structure. They have good players, but this is nowhere near the team of 2014.
But Eric, see, here's my issue here. We know what Spain is. They hog the ball on the key position, and I've always said that Spain's tactic is very effective against European teams because most European teams are passing teams. And most European teams only need the ball. But against like South American teams are much more direct, so they don't need to have the ball. So the issue why this has always been a bad matchup is Germany needs to have the ball. Hence why I think it's Egal that said it. Hansi Flick needs to do something drastic. And Germany needs to find a way because there's a way that Germany can beat Spain. But they need to play a wholly different way because there are, with Sane, Musiala and so forth, you have speed and you have a counter. Because how you beat Spain is when you do eventually have the ball or if you win the ball in dangerous areas, you hit them and you hit them quick. Because Spain's idea is they need to win the ball back quickly, and they press you. So if you beat their press and you hit the space in behind them, then they are screwed. Because Spain don't want to play without the ball. So the issue is that can Hansi Flick find a way to get Musiala, Gnabry and so forth in dangerous areas, they use their speed to really attack the spaces that Spain have. That's the issue.
You know the funny thing. If this was actually Nagelsmann, I would have actually given them a chance because of how he plays, basically. But Hansi Flick is a guy that attacks a lot.
Werner is. I mean, you mentioned Nagelsmann. Yeah, Werner is a key part of.
I hate him. The guy's a bastard. He almost cost me UCL. Werner is a miss because Werner would be perfect for this game.
Yeah.
What about Havertz?
No, Havertz would be horrible for this game.
No, but he's your Chelsea man. Come on, pick up your Chelsea guy, man. Come on.
Sorry, Eagle, what you say?
Werner is solely a miss because Havertz doesn't make those runs. Havertz does not fill in the spaces to allow other people to build up properly. I don't know what Havertz's role is. He should actually be playing in Muller's role. You should put Gnabry up front and have Sané in. And then,
No. But say Havertz should either two things. Havertz is either number 10 or he holds the bench. That's it. Choose one: bench or number 10 because he's a static player.
I'm saying Gnabry up top, Sané and Musiala on either wing, and Havertz in the 10.
Look, I mean, as I said again, it's going to be tricky, man.
No,
it's going to be tricky for the dudes, man.
Germany, I just feel like they should just use that Bayern Munich's midfield of Musiala, Gnabry, Sané, Goretzka, and Kimmich. That's literally Bayern's midfield. The chemistry in that midfield, and put maybe like Mukoko or the other the other guy up top.
Guys, here's the issue, God. Here's the issue. And I'm sorry to say this. I'm going to be blunt. They need G-O-D, God. That's what they need, bro.
What?
They need God, bro. They need God
I was actually going to say like a football term.
No. They need in H's term. Okay, I'm going to use the H's term. They need divine intervention. They need divine intervention to win this game.
What's something like these guys are great or something? Wait, guys, hold on, because guys,
one love and now they're doing good.
Wait, guys, just because the Japan game is early, so I actually need my beauty sleep, man. So let me just hit this debate case. Just okay. I'll let Jujuman be very brief, but so I'll get back to you. So shout out to Jujuman spitting knowledge. Really? Hashtag lives.
Thank you. Thank you.
-3. Without Pele, no R9, Dino, etc., he puts Brazil on the map. Eric, look at that. This guys understand, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dark skin tax. Furious. Gavi is a soldier made for midfield battles. No. Gavi is quality, but again, let's see what he does in midfield against Gundogan, man. Basically, look, that Spain-Germany game, I can't wait, man. Jaden, imagine HH doing the Sue when Ronaldo's.
It's gonna be. I think he's referring to when Ronaldo goes to Chelsea. I think that's
God forbid. So, De Paul and Mount's partnership at Chelsea with CR7.
I'm praying for that.
That's the day. Okay, let me say that's the day I pull up to Todd B's office. That's the day I pull up to Todd B's office. David C. Germany will be gassed for the. Oh no. Look, man. Here's the thing. I love it because for Germany right now, this is it. Backs against the wall. What is the real Germany made? Because right now, what's on the line is a part of history that you don't want to be part of. Germany are statistically the best performing team at World Cups. Statistically, they are the best performing team at World Cups.
They can tarnish that into World Cups.
So, yeah, they can go up in flames in this too. I was for HH, what is stopping you from calling Zidane the GOAT?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, forget that clown. The thing though is, you could make an argument. I just feel that Maradona and Pele have more intangibles, and the Maradona and Pele's impact was greater. Like Zidane, he's in the conversation. Pele and Maradona just had greater impacts on the game as individuals. Rock City, Market LL, we will beat these Paya merchants. Now, did you Rock City? Let me rewind the clock. The last time Pierre Merchant was used was by a guy called YSK. YSK is a Man United fan, and YSK said that Man United would beat those Pierre Merchants, beating Villarreal. What ended up happening was a penalty shootout which United lost.
No. Can you screenshot this comment and then bring it up if something happens, bro? Because that comment is gonna be gold.
Oh yeah. Oh no. See, this has to be screenshotted for sure. This has to be screenshotted.
Imagine if it's like 7-0 HH.
Oh no. It has to be, man. Okay, so Furious. Of course, it's an Arsenal fan with the delusion. Oh,
we're top of the league, bro. Respect, bro.
Well, are they really?
Oh, yeah.
Could you, man, very brief, please, because I need my big sleep.
All right.
I'm literally timing you. 2 minutes.
Okay. All right. So with the Costa Rica losing to Japan, that's like we don't have to analyze that game. And then the Spain Germany, look, this should be like if this is how about like if I was a German or
1 minute 30
supported
seconds.
this team, yeah, I'll be like it's all about managing expectations. Heading to this game like with the German team, like I think they're out because this is one thing is that defense is no good. That's the problem, and Spain will have their chances. And then I think tomorrow, like I'm expecting Germany to be out. Like they'll be out tomorrow.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong, but that's what.
And also, last before Chesney, bro, breaking everything. That was huge. Chesney was huge. So guys, I'll see you guys Sunday, 10 p.m. and let's pray that Germany do not get their asses cooked. Peace.
Thank you.